What are we talking about?
He was like, I just kept. He was like, man, I was talking to. He was like, I was talking shit to T-Mac. Also, he's like,
Kobe ain't respect you.
Kobe said you ain't work hard. He's like, then one day this nigga punched me in my chest. He was like, I told that nigga, yeah, wait till we get to Indiana. I'm gonna have the whole West Side on your. Bro, the episode with PJ Tucker was funny too because he talked about when remember when Lance came back and that was his first game back in the league and he laid it up when they was up like they
oh yeah.
Peter Tucker was in Toronto.
They was mad.
Yeah, like the game was over, he laid it up. He was like, Jeff T was like, I'm a fake nigga. He was like, I act like I was about to do something, but I'm a hoe. I wasn't gonna do shit.
he's like, shit, I wasn't gonna get fined. He's
like, PJ Tucker and Debo talking about DeRozan. He's like, man, them niggas beeline the land so quick. Like, nigga, it's like, bitch ass nigga, what the fuck you do that for? And he's like, trying to come over there like, hey, yo, chill. He said, man, this nigga PJ Tucker was like, watch out, little nigga. He was like, hey, we was just having some rap last night. And I think it was like All-Star break was the, he was like, we was just at All-Star break having some rap. Like, he's like, I'm fake. I was in the locker room with Lance, like, yeah, fuck them niggas.
That shit is hilarious. Bro,
I'm like, bro, we need more.
I never knew that nigga was funny, man. I never heard that nigga talk.
I would have never thought Jeff T was this funny, bro.
You know how the NBA do, they only market certain people, man.
I was like, nah, I never even heard this nigga talk.
Boy lost the Super Bowl the following year to Tom Brady in Kansas City.
Bro, he was talking about when he was like, nigga, I committed to Purdue. I didn't even have an offer. He was like, and I committed early. He was like, I committed early. Like, he's like, yeah, I'm going to Purdue. He's like, man, I turned down Kansas, all types of schools. So I'm going to Purdue. He's like, them niggas called my dad like, we don't have a scholarship for your son. It was like, that's how he ended up at Wake Forest. He was like, nigga, he's like, bro, I just knew I was going to Purdue.
I don't know why I kept thinking
he was like, so then he said after that it was up for Purdue for life. He's like, them niggas thought they was about to get my little brother. I was like, oh no, he's not going there.
That's funny, man. I remember just thinking college though. He definitely was getting buckets in college. He played 2 years.
I don't really remember.
Yeah.
Shit,
he did 2 years.
He did 2 years. I seen some Jason Williams highlights from Duke the other day, boy. I forgot that nigga
he was getting busy.
Nasty.
He was getting busy.
Special.
He played 3 years?
3 years. He got player of the year twice.
Yeah, that nigga was nasty.
What's that with nasty in college too? For real, niggas be forgetting. PJ Tucker used to get busy in college when he was in Texas.
Yeah, he was an offensive scorer. You know who else was nasty in college? Is Marcus Smart.
Yeah, he was a bucket.
Oklahoma State.
Oh, he was a dog.
But that's what PJ Tucker was talking about. He was just like, that's what people don't understand. Like, bro, like when you get to the league, like he like a lot of niggas like he's like you gotta get a role, like because he's like a lot of niggas like you might think it's ass, but really it's the systems that they in. He was like when he got to the league, he had got cut, but he was like, man, I wasn't working hard though, for real. Like in retrospect, like I wasn't working.
PJ had went to China for a minute.
Yeah, he was in
somewhere.
It wasn't China. He was in Israel.
Okay.
But he went out there and started killing. It was like the player of the league and shit to start getting that big bag. So he was like, when I came back, he's like, but he said he wasn't gonna come back to the league. He's like, my agent had to tell me like, no, nigga, you wild, like, nigga, you going back to the NBA. So
that's what Scooney always said. You know what I mean? Like the money was so good for him over there, and he was killing. Same thing with Steph. You know what I mean? Like I think it's kind of harder for guards to get back. You know what I mean? But they be like, shit, I'm over here killing.
Yeah, he was like, PJ was like, I wasn't trying to leave.
Mulberry.
Oh, hell yeah.
PJ was like, I wasn't trying to leave. He's like, nigga, I was eating over there.
Starberry was a fucking king in China, nigga.
He's like, yeah, I came back.
I think he still live over there.
He's like, my bag was so crazy when I came back. I had all the shit. He was like, if it was fucking niggas up, because I had all the shit like the big contract niggas had. And he was like, Jeff was like, yeah, nigga. It's like, nigga, when you pulled up in that SLS with the wings up, everybody was like, hey, yo, go see PJ Tucker's car. Y'all see that shit? Like, he was like, yeah, like, I was eating over there in Israel. I ain't in the league.
Y'all ready to get to it?
Ready.
Let's get to it. We recording everything.
Charlamagne, we live?
We live.
For sure.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of What We Talking About podcast.
We was outside this weekend.
Eventful weekend, man. I love, when weekends fall into place like that. Just fight weekend.
Just fight?
Well, Trav, he lives outside.
Oh, man, bro, listen.
Trav was like, yeah, I'm so.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, I love it. I'm the rebrand of Trav Dave. Like,
you be outside like three days a week, don't you?
I tell y'all,
Easy.
he might have the best t-shirt game in the city.
the Trav Dave rebrand, you gotta salute it, man.
You had something crazy the other day, Trav. I'm at the DM.
DJ Trav is different.
I need one of them hats.
DJ Trav, you're right. I need a Pharrell. Holla back, Young and Trucker. Can I get a Pharrell? Holla back, Young and Trucker.
Wait till you see the WWTB one.
No, he can't wait to pull out the one-on-one.
One-on-one.
The one-on-one.
Look at him making money off our likeness. Look at him. Let me in the NIL, nigga.
Fuck, nigga.
Fuck you mean?
What do you mean?
I am CEO, the veteran, perfect motherfucking attendance, 1/3 of a few things.
It's offending.
He feels so good these days, boy. These days.
We gonna get there. We gonna
Who
get there.
feeling so good?
1/3 of the rollout boys.
Roll out.
Not to ever be confused with 1/3 of the toxic boys.
Toxic. You see it?
And last but certainly
Yeah,
not
he's
least.
only for Reese these days.
Yeah.
Last but certainly not least.
Got his
I
Miami Hurricane hat on. Look at that Miami Hurricane bucket on.
fucking daddies. What's goody?
Got the every bucket on. Got the every bucket low like fuck it though.
They old enough to know about the Erica parents making
He got the
dollars.
Q from Juice Bucket on right now.
Oh man, it's your boy Chad Dave, aka Mixed Bev, aka Mr. Saturday Night Live at ML Lounge. Man, we was outside this weekend, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
It's been a long weekend, man. I ain't gonna hold you, and I'm low key tired.
I mean, I bet, man. You're a rock star. I was chilling.
Rockstar,
Over there surviving off of energy drinks right now, ain't you?
energy drinks and water, man. Let's give it.
Hot mustard Doritos.
Nah, I ain't had none in a minute,
Try
but
out the mustard
hey.
Skittles that I dropped.
No,
on
man, I
track.
seen that shit.
More Dez's bag.
The
Hell
candy.
no. Mustard Skittles? That sounds
Hey.
disgusting.
Hey, that hot popcorn though, I made sure to bash that shit before y'all niggas walk
I ain't
in.
gonna hold you. I went to Kroger's and got a bag.
Yeah, for real, nigga. Hey, as Blaze, I bashed that shit. I was like, let me go ahead and bash before these niggas walk in.
I told whoever, I was like, that popcorn you can consider it's good, it's gone.
Yeah, that shit's
Yeah.
fire.
When you, yeah,
That shit be
when
on my
you see
nose
shit like
right
that, you
And
know.
I'm still eating.
That's how you know what type of freaks is around. Like, you know what I'm saying? When you see the
It's the fart a lot of shit for you know that doesn't. I can see clearly now the rain is gone.
Cause look, the kids would have been on some
This-
Takis, but that popcorn
Right,
is an adult. Like,
Yeah.
fuck looking for shoes.
Yeah, don't look for hair
Fuck
ties.
looking for articles of clothing. Snacks will let you know who's been in the building, man. For sure.
Big snacks.
Right.
in the building comfort.
Comfy.
Hey, 2 cups. The old products.
Hey, it was 2 bags,
What do
nigga.
you mean?
I'm ready. I've been working on my shit, man. Listen, man. August 20th. I'm telling you right now. I'm putting on a comedy show August 20th.
Okay.
I might
do a little stand up.
I might tell niggas clear out. I might tell niggas.
Ice up.
I might listen. Trav. I'm about to be belligerent drunk, and I might tell niggas clear out.
Start ripping on niggas in the crowd. Like, look at this bum ass.
No, I ain't gonna do that.
I was contemplating like, should I target somebody in the
I
crowd
don't
and
wanna smoke.
fire on
I don't
them?
wanna
Hey,
smoke.
all I know, the only time I seen Dez do stand up, he had Buddy so mad.
It wasn't Buddy, it was his girl.
Yeah, but because he was ripping his girl, right?
Nah, he was like getting on her boy. He was cool with it. She started feeling some type of way. He tell you like, must have a recent argument or some shit like that. Like anybody got in trouble recently. That shit was off the
That shit was funny. Who else in the building with me today?
Hi guys. I'm here, man.
You need the heart emojis to be falling down. This nigga.
Hey, DTOD. Different type of Desi.
Yeah, different type of Desi, boy.
Certified lover boy, man.
Oh, let's go. Yeah.
Speaking of Drizzy,
Oh yeah, I got bamboozled. You know what I mean? I'm still you know. Desi X is still. You know what I mean? I ain't land on Drizzy's list. Drizzy's list landed on me. You know what I mean? I got hoodwinked. You know what I'm saying? Niggas pulled the wool over my eyes, and it's all good though. But yeah.
No.
worship
He
him.
died on that hill
It
so
is.
crazy. Like,
It is.
that's
I'm
not
dying
right.
on that. Yeah, listen, I'm dying
Even
on
with
that.
the audio evidence, he still
It doesn't matter.
He lied.
You know,
And y'all
right,
worship
right.
him.
Hey, even with him saying no parameters.
But I thought niggas still went. That was my fault. It's my fault. I'll take the L. It's all good though. Did I lose you?
I feel you.
You got your record ready? Of course, ladies and gentlemen, the superstar engineer, the Kid Blaze. The floor is yours.
The floor is yours, sir.
Y'all know what y'all came in for.
I've been heavy on Drizzy this weekend too, man.
Hey,
I got some records I want to talk about.
Redeem yourself.
Nah, look, I ain't tripping about that. Look,
That's why you
I'm
can't
happy
let
for
this
you.
You can't let this nigga win.
I'm not. Yeah, it's all good though.
Oh,
It's back to- it's
before
back
you
to
even
kicking
get
his
into
ass.
that, like, I don't want y'all to be alarmed. Like, I got the film crew showing up. Like, we filming the documentary
He told me this last night.
for the last playlist.
The last playlist.
We got
He's
this.
some fuck shit.
I don't want y'all to look crazy like when the film crew show up. That'd be their shit. First time ever, I think we got a three-peat, right?
You know? It's not a 3-peat. You keep saying you got 3 out of 4, but you don't have a 3-peat.
I think we got
I got one in there. I snuck one in there. Pause.
But go ahead. It's right here.
The Redeem team is on the way, so I ain't tripping.
Hey, and with that being said, let's get this started.
H.I.P. Got the boy H.O.P.
I may or may not even went to sleep last night. That's what I heard. Yeah. At the end of the day, my niggas, I told y'all niggas 18 weeks ago that this summer we can fucking niggas up. If you know me, you know I don't give a fuck about the YouTube. Man,
Everywhere we go, we like Blaze. Here we go now.
let's go. Shout out to my motherfucking nigga. This nigga outside so crazy right now. This nigga got the streets
Get your
on lock
buckles
right now.
back.
Y'all niggas got my nigga fucked up. That's my nigga Trav, motherfucking DiBiase, no Virgil, aka 4 Chain, aka Mixie Beverly.
I'm outside.
Oh, and we gotta give credit where credit is motherfucking due. This nigga been running amok on the playlist right now. I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't gonna hold you.
Major League boy.
We got the Ray Lewis bucket low like fucking dope.
He killed the nigga in those too. He got away with it. Hey, he got away with it. Hey, it's a murder. He got away.
But don't get it fucked up. I mean, niggas ball in summer league and then when the real season starts, man, you know.
Hey, let me get back to my intro.
Let's take the kingdom, nigga. Fuck this song.
Niggas ball in NBA Summer League and then get DNP.
This the Kingdom League song right here, nigga. This ain't the real
Hold on,
league.
Trav. I gotta keep it a buck. That sound like hate, but we gonna keep it buck. Shout out to my motherfucking nigga. My nigga, aka Don't You Do a Podcast with Des? Yes, who I do. You better get it fucking correct. The motherfucking chosen one. Oh, the battle this week on the playlist is gonna be a motherfucking cloud because I'm just asleep on the job. Guess what? I'm back, nigga.
Thank you, Reese. Thank you for bringing the energy back. Reset the tone. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna fucking lie. This last win got me fed the fuck up. It's back up with the list because I'm tired of this nigga
Let's get
talking
there.
that shit.
Let's get straight to it. We'll
You
get
feel
to the playlist.
But like I said, niggas be balling this. I mean, Kenny Lofton Jr. be balling in the summer league, but when it's the season,
Don't worry about it.
I've never seen him in the regular season.
Yeah. But first, before we even get into that, like, I want to say salute to the people out there. Like,
They fucked with us.
The engagement was
That's
crazy
all
on
we
the
be
Drake
wanting, yo.
playlist. Like,
That's all we be wanting.
I think this might have been like, now granted, we got on there and spoke a little bit back and forth, but this might have been the biggest engagement we've had.
It was on me.
No, it wasn't R&B
It
engagement.
wasn't?
No,
It was like 70.
But
comments on that.
but for rap, this is definitely good because we don't be getting engagement like this with rap.
Right. So, with that said, like, I guess we can go first with you, Des. Like, you want to clear the air with.
I mean, it's really.
with
Listen,
Susan?
it's my fault. I'll take the blame for that. You know what I mean? I'll take the blame.
about
I thought. Look, Trav, listen. Reese put, he put it in the air that he didn't want to do like no R&B Drake. He wanted to keep it rap Drake. I did. I was like, nah, no restrictions because I ain't want niggas to be.
You said shot at trap when you said that.
I was. Because we coddle trap a lot. You know what I mean? We want so like, you know what I mean? So
I ain't got nothing to do with that.
So
stupid
but
nigga.
it was my fault. It was my fault that I wasn't paying attention and you know, hearing niggas saying, all right, no restrictions. I did say no restrictions, but I thought we were still rolling with Reese's initial how he wanted to play this is strictly rap. So that's why I came on rap.
All right, so I mean, I'll shoot you a tad bit of bell on that, but so now I guess I got questions for you. Like, where was the super like flagrant or foul that you was like, y'all's playlist is just so different from mine? Like,
I mean, because I already knew my list wasn't for the like niggas don't.
But was
Niggas don't
anybody's
listen to them songs.
like necessarily like? Because I'm looking at the records on everybody's.
Let's look at them.
I don't think like I probably do got the most commercialized record with the Crew Love. Out of everybody,
It's not a single though.
It's not a single.
But,
Yeah, it's not a single.
but it doesn't have to be a single. Hell
With Drake,
yeah,
it don't have to be a
fucking
single.
right.
Yes, me.
That's a big record. Legend. That's a big record.
The people weren't really
You
fucking.
know I put Legend on my list?
Why is that?
You called me out right now. That's my playlist.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
The reason why I use Legend because I seen what the fuck it did in that
That's
verse.
it,
Bro, it's here.
Man, that's your favorite Blake project,
yeah,
right?
it is. Hands down.
Mine too.
So your biggest issue was Blaze's playlist.
Yeah, you saying?
No, then you went Crew Love. I mean, in retrospect, yeah, when I'm looking at the list, you're right. It's not really like a lot of like.
It ain't like that's what I'm saying. I'm looking at everybody's list. Like nothing is too crazy to me, like to where.
It's not.
And I try to get a disclaimer in the caption when I put it out there saying like it's really kind of hard to even put Drake in that type of box, like because everything charts, everything becomes popular when he puts it out. You know what I mean? Like due to streaming. But with that said, so we'll get into the records. We'll start.
We conceding that Reese won this week? I got to tally it now.
No, Reese won.
No, we might need you though, because this guy was talking crazy, and I seen him in the comments like, "But I'm winning," telling niggas he was winning. You still think you won, Trey?
I always think I win.
Oh, okay.
But he just conceded.
Okay, thank you. All right, so we'll get to Dez's playlist. Dez,
I always feel like I got the best list, regardless.
that's
of
a different.
regardless of what the motherfucking
That's a different type of topic. Like that's different than do you think you actually won? Like everybody think they had the best list. Like that's a given, right? We all think we had the best playlist.
I mean, you know, I'm always playing to win.
Yeah.
I'm never just playing just to play.
charged up. I don't know if he was playing to win.
I mean, like I said, I went straight rap.
So
I went straight rap, but I went straight rap. I went straight bars. Come on, don't act like he wasn't going off on me. Gonna charge that.
all right, so Reese won
And
the
lose
Drake, the Drake playlist,
Yeah.
right? And Reese won
The one before
Jay-Z.
that. Yeah. The big dogs, like I know what I'm doing when it comes to.
Then I won before that.
Did you?
Jeezy and Rick Ross.
Did you win that?
100%.
I think he did.
But
Cause remember he had bang. He
It was
had
a
bang.
landslide. It was a
Yeah,
landslide.
Blaze went crazy on it.
Yeah,
So
he
I
was
won the
already-
one before that, so that's why.
So that's why I kept saying 3 out of 4.
Okay, so I pulled the Spurs. I thought I had the Bulls 3-peat. I'll take the Spurs.
You pulled the Dallas Cowboy dynasty. You know what I mean? Before that, Neptunes. You won Neptunes?
I definitely won Neptunes because they went crazy
Yeah,
with the
'cause you had
Jay-Z.
nothing,
So I
yeah,
won
yeah.
4 out of the last 5, and niggas
No,
be giving me.
3 out. That's what I just said. 3 out of the last 4.
Oh, it's, the Neptunes was the third. I thought you were saying it was.
That was
Okay.
yeah. And before that, it was rap groups and Trav smoked everybody on that one.
Did he?
Yeah, remember that's when he went with all
Big Time
them down south verses.
DK, Outkast,
Oh, yeah, he
and
killed
Six
us
Mafia
with the,
popped in my collar. Yeah.
And he killed us with the wedding song, the hood wedding joint. Who?
Robert Dez.
The people want to know, when's the last time you got it done?
The list with 2010, the 2010 door R&B.
When we do that, that was in April.
That's one before. That's one
It's
before.
June 6th. Fuck niggas, yeah, shut the fuck up, man. Shut the fuck up, man. Niggas is out of their mind, bro.
Hey, did he?
Because niggas was hating like, hold up, Erykah Badu, like, yeah.
Did he win it? Like,
Yes.
Did I win that one?
No.
I think you might have.
No. I bet you're going to not look. Tally it up then. Tally, man.
I had Crazy in the Sky.
yeah, you won.
I won
Crazy
that
in the Sky
one.
won. Because I was like, niggas is still fucking with Crazy in the
No,
Sky.
because niggas was like, Chris Brown, Usher, like, how'd you win it with
No, we was
Pepsi?
mad at you for getting any votes because we thought your list was terrible. I won that list.
Yeah, Crazy in the Sky won.
I don't think you won that.
Crazy in the Sky, Crazy in the Sky, and Adorn. And I had Adorn.
This motherfucking August. Nigga had a win.
I don't think you won that.
I can retell
3 calendar months. Yeah.
First week of May.
Nigga ain't got no chalk. Yeah, he ain't.
Listen, I'm gonna be honest. Like, I don't even entertain Trav when it comes to this. He literally was ready to quit. Literally.
The list was about to fall.
Literally. It can't be me. It can't be me.
All right, so let me get the people for the people who didn't tap in. I'll give them the records.
I definitely went to 2010 R&B.
You said you definitely won that.
Man, y'all niggas is capping.
Hey, there's so many threes on here. When first place votes, I went crazy on this list.
Drake
Trav got a
playlist.
lot of votes too.
I might have won.
No, you didn't win.
No.
Let me be very clear. 3. Yeah, I smoked this list.
You know the easy way. I don't know if y'all do this. This is how I'm able to tally. Like for mine, like from my own account, I'll go to the WWTB. Anybody that vote for me, I heart it. You know what I mean? So that way you can go back and see how many first place votes you got at least. You know what I mean? But I don't know if y'all doing that. Back to the records though. For Dez,
But before that, it was Women in Hip Hop. Did Dez win that? Dez might have won
no,
that.
he definitely won that.
Bro, I'm looking at all these fours on 2010, bro. You might want to retally that. Yeah.
And you also got all them threes on. I had one.
Hey,
I had
yo,
8
bad
votes
mouth
in a
for your
row.
name.
Them niggas both looking at it like, I think I got that. Like,
What you talking?
What read the list, Reese?
yeah, let me read the list. Drake, all right, Dez is on playlist. Number 1, 30 for 30 freestyle.
Fire.
Number 2, 4 p.m. in Calabasas.
Fire.
Number 3, Charged Up. And number 4, Did I Lose You?
Lose you?
Hey, so
Fire.
Dez won
Breaking news, we got.
female R&B groups. I feel like Dez won that one.
Oh, yeah, because niggas was mad about that.
We did that at Valentine's, right?
No.
Yeah.
Man. It was man. It was man.
May 2nd.
It was man.
Okay.
Oh, that sounds like February 14th list.
He said May 2nd. That's the last day.
God damn.
Slow over there, like,
This nigga was down to the
Yeah, right.
4 weeks.
You know, that's what I'm saying. That's all good.
we filming the last dub documentary, man.
God damn.
All right.
Let's put on the tape on that. What we doing next list? Since niggas got so many.
We
jokes
get
the
to
last
it. Let's
two
finish.
keys.
Let's finish the records,
Nah,
and then
fuck
we're
all that.
definitely.
Let's really talk about it. Let's really talk about it. I'm at niggas. I'm at niggas now.
I didn't like all the love that Trav's playlist was getting.
And by the way,
It was beyond me.
I had to hire a collection
beyond
agency
me,
just to get
bro.
his records for him. Like I had to have niggas doing collection activities.
He always be getting them, like, that's
seen
what I'm
somebody
saying. He
like
always be
Trav,
getting them. Let's really talk about it. Trav be having some weak ass lists.
Hey.
And he be getting crazy.
I seen
balls.
somebody like you took us there with the say what's real. I'm like, what?
That's fine.
Nigga, that was a time, nigga.
Nigga had fear. Get fear the fuck out of here. That record
You had a big problem with fear.
It's
You
boo-boo.
tried- I like fear.
It's boo
Fear. It's
fucking
Drake's best
love
music.
boo.
I never cried when Pac died.
It's Drake's
I
what?
probably went with
Hove does.
It's Drake's best what?
This is his best
It ain't
record.
his best night. Best who?
Yeah.
But this, I mean, this is the same nigga that
Hold on,
loves
No,
Take Care.
it's not his best record.
His
It's
best
my
what?
favorite
What
record.
did he say? It's his best what?
It's my favorite record. Let me
okay, there we go.
take that
All right,
back.
yeah, all right.
It's,
We'll take that.
it's my favorite
We'll take,
record.
okay, that's better.
I take it back.
All right, so we on Trav's playlist. Number 1, Say What's Real. Number 2,
Classic.
Fear. Number
Fire.
3, Western Road Flows.
Can't go wrong with the Mary sample.
Shout out to Views, man. Like,
You're a big champion.
I am.
It's about us,
And then number 4, 6 p.m. in New York. Is that on Views too? Or is that on?
I think that's a Lucy.
Is it? Oh yes.
No. It's, if you read this too late.
Nah.
6 p.m. New York.
It might-
Oh, you
yeah,
got
yeah,
another.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
where you disentitled. Yeah.
Y'all niggas act like the playlist. Y'all niggas, let's put a playlist.
Hey, my playlist was fire.
Y'all niggas clearly not listening to the playlist.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it a buck. Like I'll never go listen to it.
Oh,
The Jay-Z one was so
never
good I
listened.
had to.
Yeah.
It was so good I had to let it.
I mean, I know.
I think we did a good job with this Drake too. So we get the Blazers playlist. Number 1, Legend. Number 2,
Classic.
Ignorant Shit featuring Lil Wayne.
We just talked about that shit too.
Number 3, Hell Fucking Yeah, featuring Lil Wayne. And then number 4,
8 out of 10
8
is
out
dope.
of 10.
Too rich for those. Y'all just got rich again.
Uh-huh.
Your life, your
I
life,
never
your
took
life.
the time to make amends.
This ain't gay.
And then let's get to the one,
Crazy,
the
yeah.
creme de la creme.
Oh.
Let's get to the top shot out. My
Hey,
list.
I want y'all to know before you get started with your list.
What's up?
I want y'all to know that Reese for the last 3 out of 4 weeks he's put like I feel like we slipping. We're not really doing what we're supposed to do because he's coming out with his list.
I mean, when he got his cousin executive producing his list, I understand.
I didn't step on his list. I ain't.
You EP'd a couple though.
Yeah, you definitely.
You want to tell the people what really happened with them playlists? Like, because I don't like that smut being put on my list.
I'm just telling you what the man told us.
I'm online. What do you name it?
That's what the man told us.
Hey, you know, straight from.
Hey, he won the Jay-Z list because of me. True or false?
If you EP'd it, he won. Yeah.
Yeah, especially if you send
What you
8
mean?
songs to him.
Oh, no, I mean, see, he's taking credit because he took one of my.
They doing
records.
domino. He got bones. He got the bones on the table.
He got the little game with this.
So what I want y'all to do, what I want y'all to do, when
That
something
list
like,
that you had.
when something like
Which
that
one?
comes up, y'all supposed to be like, damn, Reese, like the way that you was able to adjust and still come out on top. That's what y'all supposed to say.
Hey, that list that I helped you.
Big
by taking
Sweetie
that record
does.
from you.
You didn't pick no record of mine. The only thing you did is took a record.
Real
of
Curry
mine.
like.
Because I did that, Reese, you switched up everything and won. The other list won one.
We don't know that.
The other
Shuffling
list
the
won.
decks.
We never.
Nigga banned from Vegas, he getting help.
Let's talk about it. His list before. Hold on.
It's in there. Yeah, you got it.
That's why I ain't go to the fight. Nigga banned from Vegas because he getting help. Cheating him.
Thank God, man. Reese's thread is just us sending each other records for
Right.
his playlist. His list was
Yeah,
it's hot. I love that record.
yeah, you can't stop. Let me hear you front on that track.
What, the Timberland record?
ROC. Yeah, number one click. Yeah.
Because we was going like, and let's put some context behind it.
This is
We were going deep Hove cuts. Like, we wasn't going commercial. Like, so it ain't like I was going to have that.
And then my B-boy stands. I'm like,
Dang, Memphis, where you at, nigga?
Right, yeah.
It's a good
this
list.
is, I'm saying, this is a good list.
Thank you. That's all I want.
Already home and then say hello. This is a good list.
My whole listen, niggas fronted on my whole list, and I want fades,
Did
bro.
they? I see it.
You deserve it, though, because you've been giving Ho slander for years on this podcast.
But don't front on
You
my list was
don't really
good.
like how, like, they ain't forget you.
My
for,
list was good.
They ain't forget you for the 444 talk. You know what I mean?
444. I still stand on that hill. I'm cool on 444.
I never have. I love so many records on there. I love Marcy B, one of mine.
I'm cool on 444. I can't tell you if I never really listened.
He has a couple records on there that are so strong that it makes me like the whole body of work. Like the
What,
story of
444?
Yeah.
It's only 7 songs on that bitch. You like
That-
2 of them?
It's good enough, you know what I mean?
Beyonce record was crazy on there too.
Yeah, and the story of OJ, like, that's super
Marcy B
fire.
is one of my favorites though.
I'm cool on 444.
All right, so
The
but
fact that you did listen to it though and you're cool and it's kind of crazy.
I've heard several.
that's when he was in his future bag. Like, when I got the keys and all that was going on.
I got the keys.
And when 444 dropped, he was disgusted.
It was too extreme, like too far left. All right, so here go my playlist. Number 1, A Night Off featuring Lloyd. Number 2,
Play that.
huh?
Play that.
Yeah,
Yeah, you might be soliciting votes. You might be selecting politics. Ain't no way. It's not a good enough Drake record for you.
Hey,
he's the only person I ever heard say.
Yeah, to you, Reese, but
hey.
nobody that record like that.
Let's,
What's up?
in retrospect, when we really like reviewing the list, like Reese's list, man.
You wonder how I went?
I want to know, Trav. I really want
That's
to know.
all. That's not
Number 2, Crew Love featuring The Weeknd.
And that's mid Drake. That's mid.
For that album, it's one of the.
No, my fault. I'm thinking about the other single.
Loving the Crew. Like, they ain't nothing mid
For
about
me
that
personally,
record.
on that album, it's one of the ones that I can do without.
Do it without.
On that album, that's a great album.
Okay. And then,
I'm thinking about Dana.
oh yeah, no, I hate that.
I hate that
I
fucking
hate it with a passion. Number 3 for me, Furthest Thing, like
Hey,
drinking, smoking.
I wanted to fight you. So if I took Already Home from you,
Uh-huh.
you took Furthest Thing from me.
That was a record that you had at
It's
the
my
time.
favorite Drake record of all time.
And you see what I did on my story, because I wanted niggas to know about the switch, the beat switch up. You know, like, no.
It's insane.
Insane.
It's literally my favorite Drake song of all time.
Yeah, it's a special
I
record.
redid the record, and it was on Ken's last album.
All right. And then number 4 for me was 5 a.m. in Toronto. Y'all said y'all wanted some rapping, and
That was,
that's what
who said that?
Well, I was trying to, cater to what Dez was saying. He was like, let's go rap. And
No, you proposed that, bro.
No,
Like,
but what I'm
stop.
saying, what I'm saying is that I wanted the parameters, and you was like, no. You know what I mean?
But he was just saying no parameters to take a shot at 4 Chainz.
Okay, you know what I mean? Well, that's that. Listen, I
That's
did what
all
I
he
was
was doing.
supposed to.
Yeah, I really am.
I cleaned niggas up. You know what I mean? So, With
Salute.
that said,
Salute
salute to the listeners, man. Like we do this for y'all. It was dope, the engagement, and it was super dope. Like this is the first time too.
This is trash.
Okay,
You know what I'm
alright.
saying? Like,
What happened?
furthest
I was just like talking to my counterpart. Like that was hard.
yeah.
That list is hard.
out of that list, like,
Trash list is better than yours.
He be sending 8 records to Blaze. Like,
No, I just sent 4 and kept
that's
it
what
moving.
it's on. So you
No, because I had to take one off. Remember you said
lies.
No, I said because one of the records was taken.
you had one of his
Accused.
You had his records.
Which one?
Accusations.
Yeah, 5 minutes. Yeah, that was on my list.
Okay.
Yeah, so
But
that's the only reason I
But
said
when I
5.
put in the chat, like I got the most rappingest record on here, niggas like, please.
Hey, this nigga's in his bag.
30 for 30 freestyle. Drake went off for 30 for 30 freestyle.
I'm not saying he don't get,
But you was fronting on the chat. You was like, oh, that swole beat.
Oh yeah,
You wasn't really.
the beat is kind of like it ain't nothing that'll get you excited, like. You know,
But
like,
if you listen to what he's saying, he's talking crazy.
now that I think, now look, you had a lot of just slow, like.
40, did you get
Because
the
you gotta listen to when you lose, bro. He got second verse. He went so crazy on
If niggas get there,
That's what,
If I lose you.
yeah.
crazy.
Did I lose? Yes, you lost me, nigga.
Rich, you just hit your
Lost me.
No, because you start talking about the second verse. I'm like, I don't think niggas is getting there.
Drake don't be rapping on Did I Lose You?
Yeah, he did.
Okay, that's all I'm saying. All
No,
right.
he
Okay,
definitely-
all right, okay, all
He
right.
be rapping on that
Okay.
bitch.
Listen to third and fourth place over here talking about niggas is rapping. Cut it out.
Wow.
Audacity.
Nah, my nigga did.
Audacity was
Who
the
you
perfect.
think got second this week? Was it Trav?
Yeah, of course.
Was you?
I
Yeah, it ain't.
What's Trav records again?
I don't know. Like, hey, let's get clear on that too. Cause I like how you
Trav struggled with this playlist. Like, I had to really harass Trav.
they get the records in.
I'm like, Trav, it's your playlist. It's Wednesday.
Hey, niggas is. I'm convinced niggas is soliciting votes at this point.
You think so?
Yeah, for sure.
Because some of these lists that niggas
Yeah,
is
you
getting
Hey, I see QC popped out, but she didn't vote.
Hey, you think so? Fuck yeah, nigga.
The investigation is open on you, my man.
Yeah, hey, I'm gonna come all the way clean.
Hey, check out the butch is open.
Hey, thank you, Blaze.
Who y'all think I got in the pocket?
These last couple, I'm not.
Call it out. Accusations.
Hey, I'm gonna be honest. These last couple lists, I was looking at some of these names like, I don't even think they know these records that he picked.
Listen, call them out because I'll call them out on
That
y'all.
young lady came at me about me
She
getting
didn't vote for me though. She only voted that one playlist. I don't know why.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? But
I was like, who done hired this young lady to come?
Travis the one with the Goonies like queued up. QC showed up and she didn't even vote. She just liked the post. She like, if I can't get my nigga to vote, I'm not
If I
voting.
can't do it, homie, it can't be done.
And I'm gonna let the share best I was thinking too.
I'm looking at them like they liking the post, but they're not voting. And salute to the people that even hit us with their own playlist. Like we had hella people
That was hard.
submit their
That
own
was hard.
playlist.
That was
you know what
hard. That
That
was
was
hard.
tough.
I like that.
I mean? Yeah, you
like
know,
that.
so the boy like
Shout out to the Aubrey Angels,
I mean,
man.
Drake moves the needle.
Speaking
I
of
know
Drake,
this is how you know people was voting on behalf of Trav because
I saw somebody say Aubrey's Angels.
they even called
I'm
themselves
like,
Aubrey Angel.
whoa.
I saw it and I'm like, is that something? I thought that was a WWTB thing. Like,
It is.
I mean, like, yeah. And Trav got that vote, didn't he? Coincidentally.
Nope.
We
You did, nigga.
I got the Aubrey's Angels
We
vote.
go
Yeah.
to Rico against Trav right now.
You got the. I'm looking at it right here, nigga.
Who did it?
YS Trav.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, it makes sense
Salute
now.
to her. Salute to her.
He tried to investigate crew off the office. You know what I mean? Off the office.
I get it. She submitted her own playlist too. That was super dope.
We got the YSL Rico only though.
It's not, my name ain't in that paperwork, man. They,
Yeah,
niggas
just came through.
exonerate
It's
me.
literally last week. We built the case.
Please call it out, because listen, trust and believe. When I see something that looks flagrant on y'all's end, I'm calling it out. I'm calling the individual out. Like, nah, who is this person? That's a bot. I want a voice chat.
That's
with
a
them.
bot.
I want a video chat with them right now. Like,
Yo, I give a couple minutes to speak.
all right. So with that said, Dez, you said you want to get to what we doing this week with the playlist.
Yeah.
Like, so what do y'all want to do? Like, what?
I don't give a fuck.
I can't believe we waited that long for Drizzy though. Like, that's
Yeah.
crazy. Like, because y'all said we done did 19 playlists.
Yeah, number 4.
Damn. Well, let's think about it. We answer that at the end of the show, man. I don't wanna...
It's time for Des to make a pick.
We got to get them back in the race.
Think on it, Arnez.
They only got like
I
3
don't give a
wins.
fuck.
I got more wins in a month than he got in his career.
Hold up, man?
Oh!
He got more wins in a month.
There's the reason why.
Stop it.
In the fantasy league,
Stop
niggas
it.
said last night, if Reese wins, I'm
Reese
leaving the
over.
league.
That statement you just made is cap though.
I ain't got more wins this month than he got the whole playlist. First off, so we on playlist number 20, right? Everybody is claiming that they got the most. This is 20, right? We know for sure.
Everyone's not claiming that.
But we know for sure that, like, just counting this last month, that I got 3 wins at least, right? So there's 17 more out there. We know that
You just started winning.
But we know
you just started winning.
But we do know I got a couple more.
No, you did not.
Okay, so
You know.
this is why the way I am, because y'all won't give it up.
You probably got about 4 to 5 now. 45 dubs.
I say anywhere from 4 to 7. I would say.
Man, you don't got 7 at all. You don't got 7 at all. I probably got 4.
Is it up for discussion that I have?
Trav has more dubs. Let's keep it on with Trav.
Yeah, it's probably Blaze, me, Des, you.
Yeah, bro. Facts. You just started
So
winning.
it's 20,
Trav,
right?
Trav.
Hold on.
Let's keep it a buck.
We're gonna do. It's basic
Hey,
math.
Trav, let's keep it a buck. He just started winning.
It's basic math. We can do this.
You were second place on a lot of lists.
Yeah, you just started winning. Like actually, like
Blaze,
getting over the
I
hill.
won the
Probably
first
you,
couple
me.
playlists.
Yeah, facts.
I told you.
Yeah, look, I agree too. I agree. Blaze and Travis.
Of course, everybody agrees.
No.
Let's do the math.
No,
We don't have look. We don't have to speculate
Hey.
none of this.
Hit the 4th man up here.
He just started winning.
So out of 20,
6.
out of 20, y'all saying I got 4. That leaves 16. What y'all got? Give me y'all's numbers.
No,
Dan said he got 4.
No, this is what you're doing. This is what you do. You do this thing that you're doing right now, and just to try to prove your point. We're not rolling with you.
Cause y'all just be throwing
Blaze,
crazy.
Trav, Dan.
No,
You just started winning. You just started winning. It's cool.
I didn't win none of the early playlists.
No.
I smoked y'all on a couple of the R&B joints
No, you did
early on.
not. No, you didn't know. Blaze was fucking smoke. Blaze and Trav was
I
getting
can't
it
like.
up
This
on
is why I be so pissed at y'all.
Be
Cause
pissed.
y'all be
Be
flat
pissed.
out lying.
You just
on
started
here.
winning, and I'm happy for
What do
you.
you mean I just started
You
winning?
just started winning.
So I didn't have no dubs before
He
this.
said, hey, you're a liar.
Maybe one.
I didn't have Trav. I didn't have
Maybe
no dubs
one.
before
Maybe
this.
one, Reese. Maybe one.
Maybe one, bro.
Maybe one. I'm gonna keep it real. Maybe one.
Yeah, you was.
So me and you tied. Is what you saying?
No, Reese, I'm being real with you though. Like you had a lot of great performances, but I don't think you was getting dubs.
Was
Like
it?
he's coming in a lot of second place votes, and that's why you was mad. That's why we called you the Major League Music guys, because I was usually me one and then you two.
And it was vice versa. We was going back and forth. That's where the
don't
nickname
remember
came
that
from,
part.
right?
I'm not if you think you got early dubs. I'm not saying you don't have any.
So if that's the
my number's
case-
5 for you.
All right, so I live with 5.
Okay.
That leaves 15 more weeks out there.
Okay.
And they're saying that you are dominating the list. So if you
He
dominating,
is.
that means you got 2 and you got 2 then, right?
No, the track
No.
more dubs.
Because that's 9 if we doing the math.
I hate that you do this. Right?
I just want to know,
Reese-
how come y'all don't want to do the
Reese-
math? How come niggas don't want to
We
do the math?
got him on the.
Hold
We
on.
got him.
It's
Come on, man.
I don't want to do it because I don't know if we was getting votes early on with the playlist.
And that's when I was really killing when we were tallying the votes. We just started tallying the votes maybe like 6 weeks ago.
Reese, that's not true.
Yeah, that's about right.
We switched the way we tally the votes maybe 6 or 7 weeks ago.
Niggas was talking about I'm in last, but they can't tell me how many dubs
So
they got.
Trav might have won the first playlist,
Mm-hmm.
but remember it was up under investigation because I wrote it.
And that was the Dom game.
That's not
Y'all remember that, right?
It was nasty.
Y'all giving niggas them type of dubs?
Well, nah.
Filthy. Put it on the post.
Hey, with that said, man, we gonna get into the show. We'll circle back and figure out what we gonna do for the playlist this week.
Y'all know it's crazy.
What's up, Trav? What you got to check out the redo or something?
Nah, I gotta go to a memorial event for a friend of mine that passed.
Oh yeah, I seen that. They was doing that today for Booker.
Yeah.
My bad, cuz.
Nah. That's
Just for the record too, I want to be clear. On this first playlist, one person voted was Murph.
On the first playlist,
That's it.
who you vote for, man?
He voted for Desi.
Yeah, so
that was his man. They didn't know.
we count them as dubs. Like that's.
I didn't even count that, but I mean, if we want, I mean, since you said you got 7 wins, let me get that shit.
Let me say 5 for sure.
Let me get a 5-piece. Nigga, goddamn.
If you got 3 out of the last 4.
Right, niggas acting like I ain't won no other weeks. Like, that's crazy to me. Like, that's why I'll be on y'all's ass like that. Pause.
You
Like
was Mr. Second for a long time.
You were, but I think you got a couple dubs in there.
that's what I'm saying. I got about 5 or 6 dubs.
That nigga
For sure.
Now the number keep. You see how it just keep inching up a number.
It was always 4 to 7.
5,
5 and 6 is in between
7,
that. It's in there.
8.
Hey, this nigga.
I got more dubs than Trav and you.
Fuck out of here, bro.
You don't. Nah. Niggas just started voting in February.
First 2 playlists, one person was vote was Murph.
And I know them early on was like I was kicking ass.
No, you was not. No, you was not.
Niggas can tell me about everything but their own playlist and how many dubs they got. Like I can tell y'all how many y'all got. But
All right, so starting the playlist number 3 is when we start really voting.
did I win it? What was that playlist?
That was Midwest. I think I won this off the Aaliyah jig. Oh, you got somebody. Niggas didn't know that she was. Niggas forgot that she was from Detroit.
What was my records on the Midwest playlist?
It was
Crucial Conflict. Lupe Fiasco.
Lupe Fiasco.
You definitely had Crucial Conflict on here.
Yeah. I think I won that.
No, I'm telling you, you didn't. You had Funkified on there. And
Yeah, because they was like salute the because I was the first time I had a girl, a female rapper.
You had a gem on here. Yeah, Twist that feels so good.
Yeah, I definitely won that.
No,
Look at the tallies. Look, I'm not trying to be funny. Like it's there. It's all in black and
First
white.
vote, Trav, good picks. This is when Trav was up under heavy investigation. Nigga was up selling so much work out there in the streets.
Campaigning and lobbying like crazy. With that said,
Ain't no future in your front won the whole list. Just Trav might win this list.
Of course.
no fucking way that won.
On the real music.
MC Breed.
Fucking classic, nigga. Don't you dare.
Oh, I love it. I used to get busy at the skate room
I'm
every
about
week.
to say, don't you do that.
Hey, Reese got to vote CEO saved the day. Adrenaline Rush joint had to make it.
Hey. Sounds like I might have won that
Do it now,
playlist.
had me sold. This might be a Trav list. Trav is struggling. On the list that Trav struggled with, he actually performed pretty well.
Yeah. So you might be in first, huh? You over here giving another like y'all. I see what's going on. Y'all just keep trying to say I'm in last. And we know that ain't the case.
I might be a first.
Hey, you went on trip to Mecca for a while. Niggas give Trav a hard time about almost wanting to end the playlist, but you went on a trip to Mecca.
I had a couple bad weeks to where I just wasn't connecting with the people. You know what I mean? And then once the pandering game started, you know what I mean? Like
So we just gonna skip the list when we did volume 2. We just gonna South Edition. We gonna skip that. Wanna kick their ass on that list?
You kicked ass on
Put
that?
the ass on that one.
What was that? That was
It was a while. We did that.
February.
Look, I see the old artwork on that. I know that's
February 1st. February 1st. Yeah, 2023. Yeah.
That's a long time ago.
We went all we trying to add. That's when you. And then we had to take a break. Blackberry molasses. Let's so hold your horses.
Blackberry molasses is
We
classic.
had
Who won the South? Who won that?
I
playlist?
still can't
I
believe y'all
did.
front on that.
Remember, I think we went to Atlanta on one list, and my brother was struggling.
No, the South. No, that's before we went to Atlanta. This South one, we would. Well, I guess we can call because we did another one.
So a lot of dubs is in question.
No, it's not in question.
No, it's not in question.
They're just Southern.
The South, yeah, the Southern. I
Limited
consider
bag.
it, yeah.
Limited bag. Limited bag. Limited.
I want an R&B list. I want an R&B list. We just talked about that.
Clutch bag.
Motherfucker small. Motherfucker MCM bag small. Nigga.
Got the Nike fanny pack.
Nigga small.
All right, listen. Enough of the playlist. We'll circle back. Let's get into some real shit. The government just recently had, I guess you want to call it like addressing the country. They was up at Supreme Court maybe, and they admitted to aliens.
Oh hell yeah! I seen that
Niggas
shit.
didn't bat an eye to it at all. You know what I mean? But they were under oath and everything, and actually said, yeah, no. Aliens are here. They've been here.
They said they found a crash, and on the crash site, they said was it human or non-human? And then he was like, non-human biological shit has been found, basically. And nobody gave a fuck, nigga.
That's what was the more telling to me was that how the country did not stop at all over
Nigga, bills
there.
is too high. Fuck aliens, my nigga.
So what's y'all's thoughts on that? Like,
I always believe the aliens, bro.
I mean, but do we believe in the imagery of
this is
the
the
way
first I've heard of this.
that they presented to us over the years, like with the
I don't
big
believe.
bubble eyes and
I don't
three
think
fingers?
Nah, I'm with you, Green.
Look
Dan
at
is
these hoes
extreme
out
like
here.
that.
Couple of them. I still fuck.
My bad.
I'm like, this time
Big bubble eyes. I'm like,
bubble eye. Let's
no
bubble.
timestamps, man. Let's go. Nah,
But how
Yeah.
y'all like is that bugged out to y'all? Like here it is. Like I don't know if I'm exaggerating or we just done lived through some of the craziest last.
Reese, nothing surprises me anymore.
Like this shit is
We're
wild.
fucked, bro.
Niggas sat
We
there,
been
all
fucked.
these white men
Been.
sat there with straight faces and was like, yeah, like aliens are here. Like they've been
But
here.
it goes to show you how
he was under oath, nigga. Like,
yeah.
yes.
But it goes to show you how many secrets that they hide from us, bro. Like I feel like this is surface level. Like when you really
Let me ask you this.
Oh yeah, man. Absolutely.
Let me ask you this, because you know, like these people are like kind of like in tandem with the government. Like, why do you think it is that they would put somebody under oath with that type of information to reveal to the country? It's almost like a scare tactic to me. Like, I want to try to take this conversation elsewhere. You know what I mean? Besides the jokes and shit that we can make with it. Like, why is it that you think they want this information being put out there to the public? Like, I think it's a fear factor that they're trying to present, you know, to the general public. But what is it that y'all think is behind this? Like, what's
the reason why?
Yeah.
I mean, I think it's a lot of pressure, man. I mean, we've been talking about aliens since fucking Roswell, right?
Right.
And at a certain time, man, you gotta admit some shit.
absolutely
Like, this shit is not, like, this shit is real. Like, 1,000%. But
I agree.
At a certain time, our government has to admit it. Why they pick this week to admit it, I have no clue. But you have to admit that shit is real, bro.
So with that said, though, like knowing that the way that we feel, like you said, like we've been of the belief that aliens been here, been existing, been rocking, not bothering us, none of that. What's the benefits of coming out and actually admitting to it? Like that's what I'm really trying to figure out. Like, because what purpose does it serve, or is it a distraction? You know what? You know, I don't want to get on no woke shit, no conspiracy shit. But a lot of people are saying like, I find it odd that they would come out with this at this point in time. You know what I mean? And even getting into more conspiracy shit, like following up off of Jamie Foxx's movie. You know, they blowing Tyrone, and then you know the experiment that they doing right up under the hood, and then this alien talking all that shit. Yeah, it's dope. I advise anybody, if you get a chance, like it's a lot of underlining meaning to it. You know, you definitely got to pay attention if you tap into it. But Trav and Dez and Blaze, like, but what is a benefit for us to know that aliens here? Because like, it ain't like our access to them is going to change, or it ain't like they had a fucking symposium with them niggas. Like, all right, now we want y'all to meet the aliens and we want y'all to be at peace.
Them niggas down there,
You know, I come in peace. You know what I mean? It ain't one of those type of moments. So like,
I just think the world as we know, like Dad said, the world is fucked up. Niggas is numb to everything. Where in the, say even the 70s and the 80s, that shit would be the most talked about shit
right
everywhere. Where today we are so numb to anything, nigga, where we can literally watch porn, we can watch murder, we can watch anything happen on our fucking phones, in our hands every day, where we're numb to this shit. So why not be numb to that?
And I think that's kind of what lessened the blow for me, you know, like to be able to, like, because it came across through on the socials, just like any and every other wild shit that I've seen. So we're like, oh, what else is new? You know,
what else?
And that's how I was able to take it and be like, pause. You know what I mean? Like, it wasn't the biggest of deals to me. Like, but in the grand scheme of things, is that a big deal that the government has admitted that aliens do exist?
Me personally,
It opens up the door for a lot of shit. Like,
right.
But I also feel like for them to do that, that means there's something else going on. I feel like
they getting bombed on up in
I feel
space.
like they giving us the spin move. Like, all right, let's throw that out there so they not focused on whatever else.
or it can be a long-term plan, like, we don't fuck this planet up so much. You know what I'm saying?
We
You
about
see
to
that
leave
shit?
y'all broke niggas here.
There's another planet that can be
Aliens about
inhabited
to take this over.
that, you know, maybe 200 years down the line, 300 years down the line, motherfuckers is really gonna try to move to.
Because
they ain't gonna do shit but try to reverse engineer those crafts.
Right, because you know what the white man's end goal
I know
is
it's not
always.
crazy, but I always
No,
think
you
that
don't. But and you know the white man has all since day one. It's been about the person or the white race pretty much surviving.
Oh, yeah.
Doing any and everything.
They played a long game, bro.
Always, you know what I mean? And like what Dad said, like it might be some other shit really going on to where it's like, we about to be out of here. Like we giving y'all niggas a heads up that y'all about to be here stranded. Like we already got these fucking spacecrafts that can get us up, the elite up out of here to be able to start, you know, population in a new fucking, you know, whatever.
New fucking planet, bro.
Yeah, so I don't know.
I seen somewhere that there's 12 billion planets that's like Earth.
I believe that. Like, do y'all
nigga.
think Earth is the only place that's like
Fuck no.
It's impossible, right?
It's gotta be impossible.
It's impossible.
Like if they did it here on Earth, like it has to be somebody. All them other planets, you know what I mean? They ain't just sitting
The
there.
whole
doing
existence of everything, nigga.
We the only ones that got this civilization. It's highly unlikely.
And see, that leads me to, you know, the Marvel movies like Thor and all them shit, like the way that they would, you know, go back to wherever it was that he was, what was it, Asgard or some shit like that. You know what I mean? Like, I know it's, you know, fiction, you know what I mean, so to say, but it's like,
Nigga, that
there
shit.
gotta be some other shit out there.
There, like Dad said, bro, that shit is the bare surface. We gonna throw this out here. We gonna see how America react. Oh, y'all motherfuckers don't give a fuck. Shit, we good, nigga. We can do whatever the fuck we doing under this fucking hood and get busy. And like I said, bro, in the next 100 years, like they thinking long term, bro. Just like with slavery, bro, that was a long term thing, and it's still affecting us to this day. Getting the motherfuckers off this planet in the long term, bro, that shit gonna be a thing.
It just was crazy to me how, you know, the country didn't stop. You know, when that news broke like that, I'm like,
Nigga, only thing in our
20
existence,
years ago, the country would have stopped. Like, what?
the only thing I've seen in our existence on this motherfucking earth is COVID stopped the fucking country, bro.
It was forced.
And
that was
nigga,
a money play behind, you know, a lot of that shit. Like,
and now niggas is paying for.
do y'all believe in that was like a reset of the economy? Do y'all think there's any truth to that?
I don't know about that in particular, but I just was at Target yesterday, and I thought about it because I was walking in and I couldn't find a place where you can wipe off the.
Oh, the wipes and all that shit, the hand sanitizer.
And I really was thinking back, like, man, like we don't even care about COVID anymore.
We don't.
Give a fuck.
We right back
But
to
2 years removed.
it controlled our entire lives at one point.
Blaze, this is the honest God truth. I seen somebody with a mask and I was confused. Like,
I still see stories.
why the fuck do you have a mask on? And not realizing, like, nigga, that was normal. But I'm looking at them like, why do you have a mask on still? But nigga, like niggas, this is no true dog. For my job, when a motherfucker got to cancel a hotel, I just call the hotel and be like, they got COVID. You don't want them in. Like, that line still works, bro. You know what I'm saying? So they don't get no fees or penalties or none of that shit. That shit is crazy. Like,
Hey, it's so crazy because even in the workplace, and Reese, you might be able to speak to this better. There were people that came in during COVID, like they became employed by who I work for, and when we start taking off the mask, I didn't know who they were because I had never seen their face.
yeah.
I've only seen, like, you know what I mean, their forehead and their eyes, and so I'm like, oh, I'm looking at this one guy one day, my guy Kozak. I'm looking at him crazy. I'm like, bro, what's up with you? You look weird today.
Right.
And
Nigga didn't have a mask on.
hey, the branchman came out of the office like, he ain't got a mask on. That's why this looks weird to you, because I had never seen him without a mask.
That's crazy.
Crazy.
Even though he was the first nigga with COVID.
Facts.
Still speaking on COVID, and this is a crazy segue, but
And he had COVID over a broke
said he
finger.
had a broke finger.
That is the wildest
Rico
shit.
that I had on dance was crazy.
That
I
is the
already
wildest shit.
I really,
and you really had COVID. And you really had COVID.
I really broke my finger.
And you really had
You
COVID.
had COVID. You was at my
Nigga, his
crib.
finger healed up in 3 days.
Hey,
Like,
he was at my crib that day. We was recording the show. He was looking bad. I was like, damn, what's up, bro?
his finger was out to sling in 3
Hey,
days.
he broke his finger. He think he broke his whole body. Like, he was fucked up. Like, damn, my nigga.
We got some wild COVID stories. But speaking of COVID,
Hey, and the videos is crazy too. Because if you look at our old promo videos back in that time, man, we didn't have no haircuts, bro. It was just, it's a time stamp.
Oh, yeah, I went long.
I finally had
a
Trey
minute
come
without
to the
getting
crib.
cut.
Like, cause I mean, that's when barbers, everybody was still kind of scared because niggas didn't really know what it was. Like, I'm like, nah, fuck that.
And I was
Come
sorry.
to
I
the
found
crib.
out my brother was doing secret cuts in the garage. I was like, nigga, you been cutting this whole time, motherfucker.
Secret cuts.
Bro, for real, all his clients, bro. He was running his clients. He had his clients coming to the crib, cutting them up, bro.
Running it up. Salute to
The
the
money was
hustle.
there to be spent on that.
Hey, niggas are spending premium dollars because I spent big dollars during the COVID cuts at the crib. Like, because the nigga had to come to your crib and bring all they shit, you know, the spinning chairs and all that. Like,
Man, I'll never forget how Atlanta looked when I went down to Atlanta during COVID, bro. Like, that shit was crazy.
when you brought it back.
Nah, that's when you brought it back.
Hey.
Oh, when you had the cocaine monkey on your back.
Hey, my nigga came back with the
music. Homie, don't get the music. Hey, speaking of yo, God, he's fed up. He's fed up now. He's sick of it. He's fed up.
every picture, nigga. That nigga
I've been
face.
telling y'all about Angela, man. Like,
And that dumbass beard he got, man.
is it fake, man? And I love Gotti. I'll be looking at her.
I'm tired of that.
He on the
Hey.
suit jacket with no
Bro.
shirt up under it.
Angela be
Listen.
so happy, and Gotti just be
Listen, Gotti is miserable. He's tired of the photo ops.
Yeah. Hey, that's that. Be careful what you wish for, shit.
Right,
Because
right.
you fuck around and get it.
Listen,
Let's go back.
That-
We still
that
got that Pro
beard
Tools session. I'm erasing
And
that
that
bar.
goddamn S curl he rocking, I'm sick of it.
His music ain't even hit the same. No more. He just dropped the drama.
He's not happy.
project.
He's not happy, bro. He's not.
Yeah, this drama mixtape gonna be shitty.
Oh.
But back to the COVID shit. Back to the COVID, and this, like I said, this is a wild, segue. But Bronny James recently just suffered cardiac arrest.
Scary.
Super scary. Prayers up to him, the family.
I hate everything about that.
Glad to see that he's home,
too,
recovering. It looks like he's in good spirits. Brown put up a post of him playing the piano and all that shit. Like, so he looked good. But we are media. You know what I mean? And I don't know if y'all see this shit, but I've been seeing it everywhere. They're trying to say that he suffered cardiac arrest because he got the vaccine.
That's what they're trying to say?
That's what they're saying.
So the myocardial, whatever it is a lot of athletes, they were always worried about that heart thing that happens with the.
I'm not. Maybe you can fly us in on it, like, because I wasn't all the way, in tune with, but I just been seeing that narrative.
So I don't know how to pronounce it. We pronounce it wrong. On the show, so
Yeah,
just pray
that's
for
what we
us.
do.
Salute
It's kind of one of our
to
favorite.
James.
Yeah,
It's kind of one of our favorite things to do. I like it. I love it.
I just feel like when niggas try to correct it. Let me live.
You talking for 2.5 hours.
If these niggas like James trying to correct this.
And then he'll put the story up and like, this is what you're like, nigga, I did not say that.
But trust me, he knows better than us because he's listening back to it, and we didn't forgot that whole shit. So that was a big thing. The reason why the Big Ten, remember when the Big Ten wasn't playing, but everybody else was?
They was losing.
It was because of this heart thing that comes on with not necessarily the vaccine, but with COVID.
Okay.
It affects something with the heart sometimes, especially in young athletes. But my question to y'all is, does he ever see the court again?
If I'm USC, no.
If I'm Bron,
If I'm Brown, I'm not putting him out there. It's not worth it. I'm too solidified in who I am and our life. Like, you don't have to be out there.
If I'm USC, I'm not taking a chance on Bron.
Didn't this
Right.
happen to? Ain't this what happened to Sharif O'Neal?
No, he had something. He had a heart condition,
Oh, okay.
actually. But this is what happened to DeMar Hamlin, from Buffalo Bills. At least.
And it
That's
happened
what
to
the
one of
games-
Bronny's teammates the year before.
Oh, I didn't hear about that.
Yeah.
But do y'all like that the blame is being placed on the vaccine? Because, I mean, let's even
You
spend
need
it
to blame something.
us, Trav, I know me and you, or any Blaze, you got it too, right? You know what I mean? Like, you got a vaccine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like, it's nothing that I can do or say about it, you know what I mean? But the narrative
why
that's
people
being
don't get
put.
the vaccine act like that?
Yeah, and that's what that's why I sometimes I get into the back and forth with people like, I'm straight, you know what I mean? Like, But people are trying like, oh, you got that? Like, watch out 3 or 4 years down the line. And now,
Staying with Kyrie.
I'm 3 years removed.
Because I was in Mexico.
Yeah, you know, I'm 3 years removed, and they're saying, you know, like that's when you start to see the effects. Now, I won't sit here in front. I do feel like my body is going through different changes, and I slightly feel like I wouldn't say my body is breaking down, but I know it's partly due to my I'm getting older in age and me being out of shape. You know, at least that's what I give a lot of the credit to. But you know, you got the narratives that's running out there, like the people that got the vaccine, like watch out. Like you now, Trav, have you had any type of issues since you've had it that you would be like, it is kind of weird that this is happening to me?
I ain't gonna hold you. I feel like my asthma's got worse, but like you said, Reese, I'm older and I'm out of shape.
Right.
I'm not taking care of myself like I was even 3 years ago.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But my asthma definitely got worse.
Why do you think that is? People just jump straight to that. And like, I get it. You know, that's part of the reason why the country is so divided. You know what I mean? Like,
Only American, forget niggas. We just American.
yeah, like.
We love a good conspiracy theory.
But anyway,
Aliens here, but nigga,
Right.
you got them shots.
you got the shot. Fuck them aliens.
Fuck them aliens. You got that
Fuck
shot.
them 9 feet green things.
By the way, I remember reading articles since you brought this. I had no idea. Everything about it is still kind of covering it up.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't understand why they felt the need to reveal it at all. You know what I mean? Like, because the only thing you're doing is scaring niggas. Like, it ain't scaring niggas like us because it's like, shit. Monday's still gonna come and the nigga still gotta go to work. Alien here or not. You know what I mean? Like,
Word. Alien ain't paying my motherfucking bills.
until the world ends, like, I don't give a fuck about the aliens. Like, I really don't.
Fuck, nigga.
And I know that, but is that an ignorant stance?
No, nigga.
It's a real life.
That's a reality situation, nigga. Like, bro, is your rent stopping because aliens is there?
Like, I wish they could come cut that
It
motherfucker.
stopped when COVID came. It ain't stopping when
Hell nah. Like, you think we give a fuck about these aliens? Like,
give a
rich dude. Tomorrow, Tuesday, nigga.
If it, hypothetically, bro, if you see an alien, what the fuck you gonna do? But go on social media and be like,
I'll be little shit. Like, I don't.
it'd
But
be
that's
just
the
like
thing, it depends
it'd be
on-
just like seeing a nigga in a shootout. Nigga, you gonna get scary and duck, but then you gonna go back like, yo,
I'm
see some
accustomed
shit.
to that. The shootout, like, I can adapt to that. Like, an alien, depending on if it comes across the way that they've painted the picture of it to be, a nigga gonna be shit. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't gonna hold you. A nigga might fuck around and pass out and die on the spot. Like, hold up. Let the fucking violent take me. Lord, I'm on the way. Like, I don't want to run into no alien. Like, I'm gonna keep it a buck. Like, I ain't trying to run into one. I may talk some shit.
I'm with Reese, dog. If they
You fucking with it,
if
Dad?
they paying them like, cause like I'm gonna be honest, like
Exactly, you have
listen,
zero.
let's keep it all the way funky. Like, if you came in contact with like if you came like in close contact with a big ass bear, you know what I'm saying?
Big ass deer.
Nigga, deer. Hey, let's keep it all the way. Let's keep it a buck. Those deer, nigga.
Nigga, a fucking toy poodle startled me the other day running up on me from behind. Pause, like, I'm like, oh shit, you know
Nigga.
outside? Like, imagine you turn around and an alien behind you, nigga.
I'm
dying.
I run from possums and raccoons.
Yeah.
What the fuck you think I'm gonna do? Fucking alien.
Dying. Like, I'm done.
Don't let it go.
Be
Oh,
real.
skunks. I don't fuck with skunks. I'll be scared of them niggas.
Of course. I don't fuck with raccoons either.
Yeah, me either.
I
That's
got
what I'm
some,
saying.
I got
So-
some
so
groundhog
I'm with
behind me.
Reese.
I'm ready to kill them motherfuckers.
I'm with Reese. Like, if it's as if they like how they got them on
10 feet, can dunk without jumping. You know what I mean? Like,
X Styles.
Hey, if it's some nigga from Independence Day, I'm gonna die on the spot.
I'm dead. Like, Will Smith was up here punching them motherfuckers right now. Like, that ain't me.
I'm with Reese. I'm out.
Yeah, so I don't know, man. Like, this country, we just in a weird space, man. Like, aliens.
It's gonna get
COVID,
weirder, bro.
Inflation, like, we just really in some fucked up times. And the only thing you really can do is just put your head down and continue to live your life. Like, that's wild to me. Like,
Niggas ain't gonna stop going to Tulum because aliens is on this bitch.
certainly not. Like, the price is even gonna get cheaper. Like, sign me up. Yeah, like, y'all got a discount? Yeah, I'm with it.
You got an
All
alien
them
discount.
discounts that they was giving out for COVID for niggas to come show up at the resort, and niggas was like, "Oh shit, I'm there, bro. I got my lights on with me. Like, I'm there."
Lights on. I got my lights on.
But yeah, so prayers up to Brownie, man. You know, and I was just thinking too, like even going back to his decision to go to USC, it never dawned on me that was such a crazy move. Like when you look at it, like we was gonna get to see Bronny here in Columbus, like because USC is in the Big Ten.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Shit!
we was gonna really.
Maybe.
I think he was gonna be there 2 years at least. But you know, I was just sitting here thinking about it, like that was a crazy move, like, and it made perfect sense. You know what I mean? That he did choose USC because they're part of the Big Ten now. You still got your Ohio connections. You can see his son, family can see him and everything. But
For the record, I do think the Big Ten is making a mistake by not adding Oregon and some other teams out there.
well, they said Oregon and Washington, or is USC and UCLA right now, but they were saying that Oregon and Washington at some point is probably gonna get up out of there because you see Colorado just left
Now's
and
the
went to the
time.
Big 12.
So now's the time.
Yeah.
And they're not doing it.
Yeah, because
they didn't want to keep spitting up the pie.
and it's
More
instant.
teams.
Like Colorado next year will be Big 12, right? Like this year they're still gonna be Pac-12. Yeah. So again, prayers up to Brownie, man. I think we all are saying like,
Yeah,
for
man,
some
that's
reason
just
though,
scary, bro.
I truly do believe, you know, because, and I know this may sound crazy, but just the attention that Brian loves, I really do think that. Maybe not this year, but I think Brownie is going to end up on the court for USC. Not this season, but I think
You might be right.
next season.
Especially if you love the game.
Yeah, and you got to put yourself in Brownie's shoes. Like he's trying to create his own legacy. You know what I mean? Like he's already in the shadow of one of the greatest athletes, the biggest names of all times. So you want to give yourself a chance to carve out your own legacy and get on the court and make a name for yourself. And this was going to be the biggest stage. Like he was going to actually get to do something his father never did. You know what I mean? Which was play college basketball. So I don't see it happening this year. I think he is going to still be a part of the program. He'll be there. He'll be visible. But I think they're going to send him out this year. But I do think he'll be on the floor for USC next year. But we'll see.
We'll see.
And again,
And to be honest, bro, I hope he can make it back to play him because if he love it and that's his passion, that's what he want to do.
You know, I hope it's what they reported, and like I hope this wasn't like a extra reach of the story. You know what I mean? Like, because for him to suffer cardiac arrest and be home and chilling and looking good as he was, that soon. Like, damn, you know what I mean? Like, I hope this ain't a Carly Russell situation again.
No, I don't think. Nah, I'm not putting that.
I know I'm not putting that on him, but I'm saying, like, I'm thinking it might be maybe some extra sauce put on the story, possibly.
Could be. Media don't give a fuck, nigga. We get our news from Twitter.
Cardiac arrest is a serious thing. Like, now I understand the advancement of technology has come a long way, but for him to be home in 2 days and he's just chilling and all good, like, was it cardiac arrest or was it?
They don't fully understand what cardiac arrest is.
That's what I'm saying. Maybe I'm not. I'm looking at cardiac arrest. I thought is when you die, like your heart stops. You know what I mean? Like that's what I thought.
We got phones.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, Brownie a kid, man. I ain't speaking.
No, I'm not saying Brownie. I'm saying like the hype and the media train that's behind the LeBron James period. You know what I mean? Like any and everything that Brian do is going to be heightened and scrutinized and, elevated to the highest degree. You know what I mean? So, again, I'm not putting that on them personally. I'm just saying, like, it might have got floated out there and maybe it was a misdiagnosis or maybe that wasn't quite. Because have you looked up what cardiac arrest is?
Yeah, it says the sudden, unexpected loss of heart function, breathing, and consciousness.
Yeah.
Cardiac arrest usually results from an electrical disturbance in the heart. It's not the same as a heart attack.
Yeah. Right, because I mean, we just seen cardiac arrest live on a national televised game where a dude was actually out there on the field dead. You know what I mean? Like, and again, salute to DeMar Hamlin because he's back with Buffalo in training camp and will be on the field this year. So it's not that you can't come back from it. You know what I mean? Because like I said, the advancement of technology is insane now. So it's all kind of shit that they can do. You know what I mean? But he was fucked up in Cincinnati in that hospital for a minute. You know what I mean? And they're diagnosing Bronny with the same thing. So I'm like, you know what I mean? Like, I hope, that they're not floating, misinformation out there. But
yeah,
prayers up. Still in some other shit. Trav, you may have more details on this, or even Blaze. Twitter, no longer Twitter. It's called X now,
Yep.
if I'm not mistaken.
Is it?
It's over with.
Elon Musk is really bugging. Like, I
He
don't know
fucked
what
the
he's
best
trying
social
to
media
do.
site ever.
It's like he is doing this on purpose.
I
Like,
feel like he's doing it on
When does that
purpose.
happen? Because it's still
It happened.
no, it happened. I seen it when it's X up there now. Like, now your app will still say Twitter, but if you go in there and look, like, you gonna see X's everywhere.
Yeah, I took it off my phone.
Oh, you don't even fuck with it no more, period?
Yeah. No,
Because of the X, like, that was the last straw.
I didn't like it.
See, I wasn't trying to be funny. I wasn't trying to.
Let me feed it to death. Yeah, absolutely. I seen an X on there. It made me think of DMX. So I had to,
That was the last.
that was the last straw. I couldn't take it no more. You know, I don't want to be.
Mine is as traditional as mine.
I'll show you mine.
Y'all niggas is funny.
Nah. Ever since I lost Twitterific, man, I was like, man, fuck this shit.
Yeah, but see, when I learned how to use the Twitter app a little bit better, it became.
I didn't know how to use the Twitter app, and I didn't want to learn.
Like I'm talking about, I just hit the following button, not the other one where it gives you all the random shit.
Yeah.
Maybe he done did another adjustment because now I'm not seeing it nowhere. I know the bird is gone though. You don't see the bird nowhere at all no more.
Yeah, it was supposed to happen like a couple days ago.
But I seen it.
Okay,
like,
yeah, because I haven't updated. I haven't updated my app yet. See how it says update?
Yeah. So, is it? You said, Trav, you feel like he's ruining like the greatest social media app ever.
Yeah.
Do you think this is going to be it for Twitter? Like, do y'all think? I don't think Twitter's going nowhere because so much media and so much shit is. Yeah.
They've lost a lot of followers. A lot of what? They lost. A lot of people has unsubscribed from X or Twitter or whatever you want to call it. But is it going to go anywhere? No, because
I'm never calling it X. Like it's gonna always be Twitter. So.
Yeah, that's like calling.
That's what I'm saying. Like it's like
calling the
Elon,
marquee something else other than the marquee.
Right. Yeah, facts.
Right. So it's like he's almost sabotaging the brand.
Yeah.
It's like everything made so much sense leaving it the way it was. Calling it Twitter, it's a brilliant name. The marketing is there, the branding is there.
Yeah, everything. Yeah. The trash burner, yeah.
Hey, so have you learned how to clean up your timeline on Threads?
I'm learning.
It's a setting that you can go to and click, and it cleans up your timeline.
So you still fucking with Threads? You
I
enjoying
check
it?
every day.
Des, have you tapped into Threads yet?
You see Cardi B hit somebody with a mic? I've seen
I've
that
seen
shit
it.
on Threads. I check Threads every day. I just don't have to post every day, but you know, I definitely.
But I see you post there, not as much as maybe like IG, but I never really seen you in the last maybe couple of months really post on Twitter.
If y'all
I
had
see
to,
you on Threads.
if y'all had to rank the social media apps, like what would y'all put? What's the top three?
I couldn't rank it.
What would y'all put number one?
I wouldn't want to. Well, Instagram.
Instagram. Y'all think so? Instagram is number one, not Facebook. Well, I guess they the same because technically.
Yeah, technically.
But it's two separate.
You separated, yeah.
Listen, what's the easier to get some ass from? The gram.
Okay.
Back in the day.
So I've heard.
That's all I heard. Hypothetically.
I'm trying to back out of it now. I'm trying to move on
No, I hate Facebook. I only keep Facebook because birthdays and shit.
Right, it's so clutch for birthdays.
But y'all know what? Like to get away from the
It was mad
birthday,
niggas'
all
birthdays.
it takes is one time is for you to tell whoever happy birthday if you can remember their birthday. If you figure out when everybody is posting happy birthday to them, and your calendar automatically stores it now, like such and such's birthday. Like that's
especially,
crazy.
Especially if you text it.
Yeah, if you text it, it's locked in.
Update to their profile. I'm like, no, nigga, listen.
Maybe this is such and such, and this is her birthday. Appreciate it.
Yep.
Because when you see, hey, in the morning you get the update from Facebook, say it's such and such's birthday. You come through like the homie, like
Happy motherfucking birthday!
At 11:11. Like, hey, I was thinking about you.
Damn, that was a bar.
you a different type of nigga.
11-11. I was thinking
Girl,
about
why
you.
this nigga hit me at 11:11? He the one.
Yeah, I definitely.
You play a different type of game right there. You play it on a different level.
Elite levels of
You playing
snipers.
chess, not checkers.
Facebook ain't nothing but for family, man.
Yeah,
and,
Facebook.
and childhood friends.
I still got the page, but I think for me, like once I leave something, it's hard for me to come back to it because that's what happened with Twitter. As much as I wanted to come back, it was like I feel like I've been gone for so long. Like, how do you even get back into it?
Well, it's not the same Twitter.
Yeah, like what I love.
For me, like I said, it's just for like right now. There's a kid about to commit to Ohio State, or possibly, or Michigan. Yeah. And so I'm tapping into Twitter and on Threads because I'm trying to see if he committed or not. Right. That's what Twitter is for me. It's an information place. Yeah. Where I can go. I don't really
see. For me, it was always a shit show.
Yeah, you was always. But you was going to talk shit.
Jokes. Yeah. I don't know. Des, do you still fuck with Twitter?
Hell no.
For a while, at the end, Des was just using Twitter as a platform to send to Instagram. Like he would tweet it so he can copy it and then put it on his IG.
Yeah, the gram is the one for me. Like the gram is the one that I would like. If the aliens came and took that, like take me to, you know what I mean? Like, if y'all taking the gram, take me. I don't know, man.
You risking it all for the gram?
As a 41-year-old man, like I know that sounds crazy that I'm just so infatuated or in a chokehold with the gram, like, but
I love the gram.
I love it. Like, I'm not ashamed to admit that. I love the gram. Like, and if they take the gram or if they start charging for it, like,
sign you up.
Sign me
$15.99.
That's the only social media app that really got me like that. You know what I mean? Like, because Clubhouse came and went for me. Like, all these apps are still on my phone. You know what I mean? And I hate when I accidentally click on the Clubhouse notification and throw me in the chat. And niggas is in there talking.
I don't even have Clubhouse.
Mute up! What, Mike?
Reese, what's good?
Niggas
Like, bang out immediately. Like, I'm out of here. Like,
follow the greenhouse.
Black running the muck over there. Like, he done turned that into a crazy platform. Like,
crazy.
Niggas still.
He's still over there going crazy.
Hell yeah, he got a Clubhouse on Smash. He got like 800 rooms.
Whack House, you know what I mean? Like that's his shit now, man. Like, but I still see the shit daily, like where such and such is in there talking, like. But yeah, for me, like Instagram is the only one that really just kept me all the way locked in. You know what I mean? I don't know if it's because of the features or you know the purpose that it served.
Because you ain't gotta hear no motherfuckers.
Yeah, you ain't gotta hear nothing. You ain't gotta type nothing. Like you can just throw your shit out there and be on your way. You know what I mean? Your notification. Even though all of the platforms for the most part, damn near is the same thing. You know what I mean? Yeah. In the grand scheme, but.
Threads ain't got DMs yet.
They don't? So how niggas getting on?
Going back to Twitter with it.
Oh, they sitting over here like, hit me on the...
The issue with Threads is that it's not, like, it's still, everybody's still...
Is it beta? Is it official? Like,
no, it's official for sure.
Okay.
But what I'm saying is that not everybody is on, like, even, like, I'm sure your timeline and my timeline looks totally different because I figured out a way to get all those random people off my timeline.
Yeah.
And so it's just not enough, like, all of my sport people is not on there yet. But a lot of Adam Schefter's and Woj, they are dual.
See, I tap into Adam all the time on Twitter.
Now he'll post on Twitter and on Threads.
Yeah, them niggas figured it out. From 08, them niggas had no clue. We was the only niggas on there.
I think we spoke this up last week too as well, and I just mentioned this young lady, Carly Russell. I'm officially charged, you know, for the fuck shit she pulled. I'm happy, you know, that she got charged.
Charge her, black ass.
You gotta learn your lesson. Like you can't, you know, play with people's emotions to that extreme. You know, I think that was just a bit too much. Like
they said they're gonna be a Tubi movie already.
It gotta be, and for it to be a complete lie, like nothing was true about it. Like not a single part of it was true. Like you got to make some type of example.
Yeah,
like,
you can't keep allowing this to happen.
You know what I mean? You know, like I'm not wishing, you know, bad on this
probation.
Something, you know what I mean?
Like fine.
Because from what I understand, you know what I mean, she's a college graduate. You know what I mean? She was a nurse and all that shit. You know what I mean? So she had a career. You know what I mean? That she done fucked up. She has to leave the town, though, right?
What was the motive?
Do y'all think she has to leave Alabama or Birmingham?
Why?
I don't think because she
coming to Columbus, she'll be a celebrity.
I think she fucked the town up. Like the way that they was out there really looking for her and trying to, you know, for her to be a big ass lie behind that shit.
Yeah, she might have to relocate. Yeah.
I think so.
Why like that?
Because like her family gonna get
Imagine
harassed.
if you did
she
that
gonna
here
get
in
harassed
Columbus.
going to the store.
Imagine if you did that here in Columbus. Just like put yourself in her shoes here in Columbus and say you pulled this whole big ass fake story, and now.
Especially because I'm like kind of a like.
Gotta go. Like, yeah. Like, I'm gonna go ahead and catch my
get low.
Where the aliens at? Please take me down.
Where the aliens at?
I'm ready.
That might be the name of the show. Where the aliens?
Where the fucking aliens at, nigga?
face is stupid.
I ain't going out like Carly Russell.
Before we get into music, let's get into some sports real quick, and then we're going to get to music and get up out of here. Last night, man, we've been waiting on this fight forever.
While you say this, I want to slide my phone over to you, and I want to know what you think.
Who should Crawford fight next? I say one of the Charlos.
One of the Charlos?
And that's Boots. That's what I was talking about last night when I said Boots. I don't think Boots is quite ready.
Which one's Boots?
Gerard Ennis.
31-0?
Yeah, he nasty, but he ain't fought that elite level of competition yet. Like, that's the thing about boxing, what a lot of niggas don't give credit to.
You might up there fumbling in front of the popcorn.
Nah, because the whole bag busted open.
Look how they open that bag, man. Look. 27.
Easy.
They didn't open the bag. Trav
No, don't put it on Trav, no.
That's the same bag from last week.
That's the same bag that was open, like, nigga.
Yeah, so last night we had the fight, Errol Spence versus Bud Crawford. You know, the welterweight undisputed belts was on the line. All the belts was on the line. I'm going to keep it a buck. You know what I mean? Even though Bud kicked ass all night, you know what I mean? I still think the fight lived up to the hype. You know what I mean? I was happy to see two guys in their prime, two champions get in there. When it's not past, you know, the glory years of their career and get in there and mix it up.
But technically, don't you think that it probably...
They're
age-wise.
Yeah, age-wise. Like, cause
but talent and performance...
They still super sharp, still at the top of the game. Because, you know, Bud will be 36 this year.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And Errol is 33. But he put on a master class, man. Shout out to my brother Walt. You know, he kept saying it last night. You know, Bud got in there and performed surgery. You know what I mean? Like, he really, I've never seen Spence get done like this ever. You know what I mean? And it just shows the levels of boxers. Like, I think we had the same conversation when Tank fought Garcia. Boxing is the ultimate sport to show the class and the level of your skill. Because, I mean, it's one-on-one. You know what I mean? Like, you can't... It's only so much running, so much hiding you can do in the ring before you're exposed to who you really are. And I think last night, that's what Bud did to Errol Spence. You know what I mean? Like, Spence has been chewing the PBC stable up for years. He's the elite of that over there. But Bud, I don't know why niggas wasn't giving any credit to this. Like, Bud has been ranked number 1 on the pound for pound list. Like, that's
he said,
all
I already
boxers.
said that in the post fight press conference.
He's ranked number 1 on it. Before this fight, he was ranked number 1 on the pound for pound list.
Yeah, Spence was like 4.
He was number 4. So for niggas to be picking against him, it just blew my mind.
But it goes to show you the power of media, though.
Yeah,
That's what this fight. And I didn't mean to cut you off, Reese, but that's what this fight showed me a lot. Like how powerful media can be. Mm-hmm. It can help you, it can hurt you, and it showed that, like, you know, Spence was pretty much the media darling in this fight. You know what I'm saying? So if you did it,
he was the marquee name on it. And again, a lot of people are not that hip to Bud because he was fighting on ESPN. He was fighting under Bob Arum, and PBC is the flashy promotional group with all the boxers that we know. Like, we know the Danny Garcias, we know the Thurmans, and we know the Spence, the Sean Porters, and these niggas can't hold a candle to Bud. You know what I mean? But we know him because of the marketing tool that's behind PBC, and salute to them for doing that. You know what I mean? Like, because that's how you make your money in this sport, is by being recognizable, and that's part of the reason why niggas will sleep on Bud. If I'm Spence, man,
Rematch?
I don't know if I'm exercising my rematch. You know what I mean? Like, now, if it's about the money and I want to go get that bag, the same way Deontay Wilder did with Tyson Fury, sometimes you just got to know, I can't beat that guy. Like, I don't think there's no shame in that. Like, cause it's not like he's scared of him. He got in the ring and fought him, and Bud whipped his ass every which way possible. Like, there was nothing Spence could do with him. He had no answers for nothing that Bud did.
No answers.
So I was talking to Brad today, and he was just telling me, like, a lot of niggas pick Spence just because they think Bud was corny or lame or...
Because he's from Omaha, Nebraska.
Yeah.
Niggas don't really know him.
He said Spence is a real flashy
flashy
jewels.
got the jewels on, wrecked the Lambo. You know what I mean? He running around with Mayweather, Tank and all them. Like again, PBC does a great job at.
Who did
marketing.
Tank pick?
Tank picked Spence. You know, they boys. They all in the same stable. They all fight under PPC.
Okay.
You know, everybody, all them niggas was picking him. And plus, he's the cash cow of that stable. You know, niggas want to fight with him. Like Thurman picked him because he wants to fight Spence. You know what I mean? Because that's the big payday. But Crawford been the boogeyman at welterweight forever. You know what I mean? And it's the reason that this nigga is 40-0, and a lot of people didn't know him. Is because niggas has been ducking them. Like the real fighters know. Like I ain't getting in there with that.
So why did Eminem bring him out?
Well, he said that happened. He just threw it out there. You know what I mean?
He said, like he hit him up on social media.
It was a day before.
It was like on Twitter or something.
Yeah.
That's how that shit happened.
And I was
Shout out
cracking
to
the
my
jokes
guy,
last
Marshall.
night.
And Eminem said he was a big fan of Bud.
Oh
Yeah,
shit.
so that's how that happened.
That's dope. Shout out to Marshall.
Salute to Earn.
My
You know,
guy.
he hosted us last night. We
sure.
had a nice fight party at my brother's crib. You know what I mean? Great food, great times. And right when I seen Eminem, you know, I was just being funny. I was like, oh shit, like I got to switch my pick. I'm going Spence now. Because the narrative on Bud is, you know, he's swagless, unknown. You know what I mean? And now he coming out.
That's what Brad was saying too.
Coming out with Eminem, like, oh, nah, he about to get his ass whooped. You know what I mean? But, you know what I mean? Salute to Bud. You know what I mean? Like I said, that's who I was going with from the jump. I think I even said it on the show months ago when they announced that fight that, you know, I was going with Bud. So, if I'm Spence, though, like I said, like I'm staying away from that.
So,
rematch.
I didn't see the fight.
Oh, you ain't glance up at it at all? While you was...
Nigga, that was my time. It was a break, nigga. I had to take a break. I was hoping that bitch go 12 so I could sleep a little longer. I seen niggas start walking by me. I'm like, damn, the fight over? They like, yeah, nigga whooped his ass. I was like, god damn.
Yeah, 9 of them got him up out of there. And that was Spence's first time ever being down. He got dropped 5 times or 4 times.
God damn.
You know what I mean? Nigga, you go from never getting knocked down in your whole career to getting knocked down 4 times.
Yeah.
I'm not getting back in
You're
there.
right, Reese. Like, if it's a money play, cool. Let's run it back. But if you know in your heart of hearts, like, man.
And I was a little upset with his corner, like, because you remember Blaze last night, I kept saying, like, they need to stop this, you know, before it got to knock.
I don't know if you peeped me last night. I was watching the fight. I'm watching it after round 6. I'm just shaking my head.
Yeah, like, he a champion. Like, you don't let him go out there, like, because it was clear that he couldn't do a thing with him. Like, Bud
He just got out-skilled.
Outclassed. But salute to Bud, because Bud is normally a violent fighter. Like, he kind of looked like he let up on him because of the respect factor. Like, man, because Bud could have really beat he beat the fuck out of him, but it could have been much worse.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, so salute to him for doing
So
that.
then it got to the point where he was just doing all counters.
Yeah.
For real.
For real.
Like, he had Spence so fucked up. Like, Spence was just like, after them couple knockdowns, Spence was just like, he kind of got out his hookup.
Yeah,
it turned
rattled.
into just like I got to hurry and get like a miracle knockout or something.
Yeah, I'm just-
It was 10-7 rounds, 10-8. Like, there was no way that Spence could win unless he got a
You kept
knockout.
saying that. You kept saying that last night.
Like, why is the corner letting this go on? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Should have just let him sit.
But also, too, you know, Spencer's whole side. Because I watched the Showtime shit leading up to it, and they came into the fight mad cocky. Like they really want respecting Crawford. Like, for real.
and you know, we was cracking on his Crawford's outfit last night. Again, that's another reason why niggas just no respect for Crawford. We was talking about his outfit, but he was saying that was a fishnet. You know, because Spence calls himself the shark. So it was like, I'm coming out here to catch you. You know, so that's what that net was all about. Like, we was over there laughing our ass off about, like, what the fuck this nigga got on?
That's what we do.
You know what I mean?
I mean, that's what black people do.
That's what we
Nigga,
do.
make fun of a nigga.
Fantasy league it's even worse. Them niggas is the
I
worst.
can't wait.
Damn, he got outclassed.
Super outclassed, man. This is levels.
I've never seen Bud fight until last night. And I couldn't believe I thought I was watching the best boxer in the game since Floyd.
Yeah.
That's the way he
Damn.
looked.
That's tough.
It was an offensive prime Floyd. The way, like, imagine Floyd, like, when he was still Pretty Boy Floyd,
Yeah, that's
and he was beating niggas' ass. This is what Crawford looked like last night. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of niggas only know Money Mayweather, the kind that was the best defensive fighter ever.
Yeah.
But last night with Crawford, he looked like Pretty Boy, the way he was out there. A fight that y'all should go look at is when Floyd Mayweather beat up Arturo Gotti. This is how Spence got done last night by Crawford.
Well, if you watch the
Or like how Flo Rida did Ricky Hatton.
Yeah, same.
If you watch the like somebody has a video I posted on Instagram where it's showing like somebody was in the arena in the last little series of shots.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like I felt bad for Spence, you know what I mean? Because this is a champion.
If you look back at that footage, it was like, oh no, like Reese kept, my dad kept saying that he knew in the first round he felt like Bud Crawford hit equilibrium. Yeah. But I don't necessarily agree with my dad because I kept saying to Reese, like, Reese, how's he still standing up after some of these shots? If it's equilibrium off, he would have hit the floor 15 times.
They said he looked like the Martin.
Nah, he really did, bro.
Yeah, this shit was smart.
I've never seen like he was flush red.
From round 2 on.
I've never seen him like look like this.
Nigga looked like he had makeup on out there. That's how red he was. Like his shit just started
he
bubbling up.
And then, bro, he looked so bad. The post-fight press conference.
And he already talked with the crazy like lips. Like now that shit was even.
His lips was all swollen. He looked bad.
You see it went black. They had PBC cut the thread like where it was just audio. I don't know if you seen that one, but the one I was watching, PBC cut the video where it was just strictly audio.
Did he admit to it like he got his eyes?
Oh no, he manned up about it. He said the better fighter won. Salute to him.
No, it was mad respect. Like they respect each other. I mean, of course, it was the shit talking got intense because it was such high stakes. But like, but that's one thing about Crawford though. Like Crawford was showing Spence he was showing Spence the respect even leading up to the fight. Like all the press conference stuff, it got a little.
Of course,
you know what I mean? Because the entourage was making it worse. You feel what I'm saying?
And I think it's
what was the bag? What was the bag?
It ain't been announced yet, but I would imagine with those
like
guys,
20 million or something like.
Probably with everything all added together, like their purse is probably anywhere from 10 to 15 million.
Because that's the biggest fight of the year.
Sure. It ain't gonna gross like what Mayweather Pacquiao did because that's just a completely different thing. But it's the biggest fight for sure.
Word.
And I think it's so much respect
that
between them two.
Garcia fight wasn't that big.
It was huge, but it wasn't that. This was the first time ever. Like this was for the undisputed. Like all the belts was on the line.
Okay. And Crawford is the first boxer to do it.
Ever. He's the he's in 2 weight classes. The undisputed champ got every belt. You know what I'm saying?
And niggas was down.
That's what I'm saying, Travis.
It shows you the power of
what
media.
The fuck?
Yes, bro. He's a two-time undisputed champion.
I'm confused as fuck because y'all know I'm boxing like that.
I don't either, but that's what I'm like.
Fuck you,
Fuck you,
But he don't be getting that coverage though, Trav. That's what it is, bro.
God
He
damn,
don't fight
man.
pay-per-view that much. You know
That
what
shit wild, bro. Like, nigga.
It show you the politics, my nigga.
I'm confused.
It's like, bro,
the greatest boxer ever.
Trav. It's like how niggas be trying to front on Tech 9 like he ain't one of the richest rappers. You feel
Right.
what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah. I get it. Like,
I'm just trying to give you like a nigga perspective.
Yeah.
That's a crazy.
Because it's Tech 9, nigga. Like,
that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm just trying
nigga,
to
do you know what this
because
nigga Taurus girls?
That's how
Nipsey came to this nigga like, yo, I get that
But
bad.
imagine Tech 9 being the best nigga in the game, though. Like niggas ain't never gonna say Tech 9 the best nigga in the game. That's what Bud Crawford is.
Yeah, for
Oh,
but he don't get the love because he's not. He ain't in those.
I'm hearing recently, I know niggas cracking jokes, but laughing at his outfit, laughing at Eminem, like, nigga, y'all ain't do the math still.
The man nigga that was saying this was Reese.
But I'm fully all the way in tune with Bud. You know what I mean? Like that's just me being jokes and shit. But I knew like Spence ain't never seen nothing like Bud. Like, and I've been watching this nigga for years. Like, nah, like he different. But salute to both of them, man.
Shout out to Spence for even taking the fight though.
And I think it's so much respect.
A lot of fighters wouldn't do that
because they actually made the fight themselves, not the promoters. Like Bud called them up, like, bro, like what we gonna do? That's why it was so much mutual respect between the two because they got on FaceTime. They was on the phone with each other, like, all right, give this and not give me that, like.
I heard
you be A side. Like,
is this true too? I heard that the Spence dude didn't box for like a year and a half.
Yeah.
You got a crazy cards in.
Well, no, that wasn't why he didn't box though. His last fight, he just been off for a year. Prize fighters only fighting twice a year now anyway. He was a fool to not take a fight to lead up to this Bud. Like, you don't get in the ring with the pound for pound #1 fighter in the world without getting some type of tune-up. You know what I mean? Like, you just don't do that. You know what I mean? It was disrespect there on that part. You know what I mean? And Spence learned a tough lesson last night. And again, like, I think he probably should stay away from him.
I know I asked this off mic, but so Tank and that dude won't never they won't never.
I mean, they could. Tank is Tank is so smaller in stature. You know what I mean? He fights at 135.
Or could he even fight Earl Spence?
No, Errol Spence wants to go up to 154. Like Errol Spence has been at 147 his whole career, welterweight, and it's been a struggle for him to make that weight. So he is campaigning for the rematch with Bud. He asked for it at 154, and of course, Bud being who he is, like shit, I'll go up to 154. That ain't no problem. You know what I mean? But I think his corner and I think PBC, Al Heyman, and them guys are gonna be like, we might want to stay away from him.
Them niggas greedy, bro. They might not give a fuck.
Yeah, because the next one's going to be even bigger, you know what I mean, money-wise, you know what I mean? But the people already know, like, everybody, the world that's seen this fight yesterday, they know, like, nah, Spence, you can't beat that guy.
Damn.
With that said, let's get into some music real quick, man. Travis Scott, Utopia. The new project is here. I think I admitted in the group chat, that for Travis Scott to be as big of an artist as he is, a superstar, I can't really sit here. Excuse me. I can't really sit here and say that, I'm all the way in tune with, any of his projects. I know the big records and I know the features, but I wanted to make a conscious effort to sit with this project, give it an honest listen, just to see, the type of artist that he is. And, I walked away from this, I was fairly impressed. It was different to me. It was super, I don't know if musical is the word, but.
Sonically, it sounded very good.
It was just crazy the way that it was put together. Like, I was amazed when I was listening to it. Like, it was almost like a breath of fresh air. The same way the Killer Mike project did for me. This kind of did that for me too. Like, not as far as the lyrics, but it was just refreshing to me. How y'all feel about it? The Travis Scott Utopia project.
I listened to it. I mean, I'm not the super biggest fan of Travis Scott either, so I have no expectations going into it. This might be a lazy take, but I feel like it sounded like a Kanye. Like if Kanye was still normal, kind of normal, whatever.
The Kanye influence was crazy. That's why I asked y'all that off mic. Like, did he influence Kanye, or is Kanye influenced by him? Like, because it was a couple records on there where, I had to is this Kanye on the record? Like,
yeah. I was surprised by the Beyonce feature, which sounded like a record that was supposed to be meant for Renaissance, but it didn't make it. So, it sounded like, Travis just kept it.
Another question for y'all too, my fault. I know y'all probably all listen to it on Apple Music. Of course, I listen to it on Tidal.
I listen to it on Tidal.
There was no features listed on Tidal. Is the features listed?
No, that's what he do. Travis Scott always do that. He don't never.
Which bothers me, by the way.
Yeah,
yes.
I hate that. Like, what's the point of that? You know what I mean?
So you'll go listen, and you just won't go to that track.
Just jump to the track, but you know how the way social media does with everything, you gonna know what track it is. You still jump right to it.
Yeah.
If I'm the artist that's featured, like I'm thinking like, nah, nigga, like I want my name.
Shit.
I wanna...
West Side Gun.
Yeah, he's on there.
He got busy on there.
West Side Gun was playing his verse all on his social media. His verse that he did for Travis. I just thought it was a new West Side Gun song.
Yeah, he on the tape.
Yeah.
All right, see, that's new. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I listened to like the first 7, 8
You
records.
can't, because he's so distinctive. Like, when.
What? He ain't on the first 7 or 8 records, is it?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
I don't know what track number, but he's definitely on the tape.
Yeah.
But it almost make you pay attention to what the song is. When you hear a song that you do like off the Travis, I'm almost like,
21 Savage on there twice.
hey, and
Getting busy.
song,
James Blake, did he get busy on the hook or
James
not?
Blake is,
He's that nigga, ain't
he's that nigga.
he? He's that nigga.
Reese, you know who James Blake is?
The dude that Ross, he did a couple things with Ross, haven't he?
I don't know if James Blake did anything.
White dude from like overseas, but niggas.
I think I'm confusing him with some. It's another Blake out there.
Yeah. Chuck West, Playboy Cardi on there.
That verse though, that 21 put on that song.
Yeah,
my favorite song is the last song.
Yeah.
Thank God.
So give me your.
No, Thank God ain't the last song.
I'm sorry.
Till further notice.
Thank God it's crazy.
Till further notice is the last song with James Blake and 21 Savage.
Hey, 21 Savage went crazy. By the way, that
Sirens, God's Country, them 3 for me.
Hey, I ain't gonna front. I fuck with K-pop. My nigga Bad Bunny going there. No.
I guess K-pop sound better in the sequence of the album. It didn't sound good as a single.
That Joe was getting at.
Well, okay, that's a genre. That's a genre,
okay.
like the Korean pop. Like, it's like
group.
it's like a genre.
What was the group that he was firing?
I forget the name of the group, but they're in that K-pop genre. Yeah.
Was it Blackpink?
Nah,
I don't know. I forget who it is.
I thought he was calling them K-pop.
Nah, that's the name of the genre. Like they real big on TikTok. Like it's like Korean pop.
Korean pop,
Yeah.
So
that last song made me want to, like, you know, it's very few things that make me want to kind of put some lines together. And that last beat was.
I like the song with Future too. Telekinesis. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one that got the Kanye West additional production on there.
only
So
song
he might have
that
sampled,
I
yeah.
hated was Modern Jam. I didn't care for that.
I like that.
You like that?
I like. Well, if you listen to what Travis Scott was getting, you know, he was in his freak bag on that. You know.
I think that's the one. Yeah, this is what I hated. He didn't have the voice thing going in.
This gave me that. They gave me Yeezus vibe
for sure.
Gave me Yeezus.
Yeah, he had Cuddy vocals on here.
Listen, I listened to the tape now probably like 5-6 times all the way through.
So let's get into your take because I mean initially,
but you know what it was. I forgot who I was listening to. You can't listen to Travis Scott like that. Like I was listening like. If you're looking for like a standout, crazy, big, like that ain't what Travis Scott do. Travis Scott is all about like sonics and also too. Travis Scott is big on like you have to really listen to Travis Scott's projects all the way through. You can't really you can't really skip songs because you might miss a transition. The way a transition could possibly change. How
He's very
you
good at
song.
putting together albums.
Yeah, you feel me? So you kind of gotta just let them bitches play. And let it do what it do.
And it's supposed to do like 800K.
I mean, because you know they got the bundles. They got the bundles.
oh yeah,
you got the merch.
Utopia
Yeah,
Forces.
the merch.
You get the project for $5 if you buy the merch.
How much is the Forces though? That's the question.
$150.
But you know they're going. The hype beast is going to buy 10 of them bitches and then put them bitches on StockX for $500.
Yeah, I see.
Astroworld did
I got the
537
alerts
first
when
week.
it did 537, and this is projected to do.
It's so much of a better album.
It is. Yeah, Astroworld is way better.
So that's what I was going to ask you. What's your overall thoughts on this project?
It's cool. I think though. I guess
maybe I'm looking at it because I never really sat with a whole project.
I think Travis Scott tried to get a little more experimental with this project as than he did the last one.
So it's more experimental.
I'm just throwing
a lot of
shit out
people
there.
say that.
I'm just throwing shit out there. Also, too, I feel like the controversy that he went through with Astroworld kind of made him change directions a little bit musically.
Yeah,
I thought I heard a
that's my take. How you feel? Because I feel like it's that whole rage music that he's making. Like I feel like he couldn't go that route because it was gonna be hard for him to tour.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Dez. Your take in regard to like, man, you gotta listen to this a certain way or whatever the case may be. I disagree because Astroworld had fucking the big time records on there. They had, you didn't have to listen to
you didn't, but you know what? I didn't really until last year. Last year was like my first time listening to Astroworld from front to back. And I was like, oh, it changed my experience with Astroworld. Like when I just listened to certain records, I was like, So
you hear Astroworld?
That.
That would be the album that I would tell you, like, hey Reese, this week, make sure you sit down and just listen to Astroworld.
But also too, I think Travis was trying to go more international with this.
He definitely was trying to go. It's an effort to go.
Yeah, like effort,
Very
like
Sanfra,
yeah,
James
Bad Bunny.
Blake, Bad Bunny.
You know what I mean?
It's a lot. It's definitely a world album.
Yeah, because I feel like he's trying to do a world tour.
Yeah, for sure.
And like this, you know what this reminded me of? Remember when Migos dropped Culture 3, and I was like, oh, I see what they doing on this tape. I'm like, because remember everybody like the hood niggas was mad. I'm like, this ain't for us. Like this is festival. Stadium music, you know, you feel me, Trav? Like, remember I said that?
Absolutely.
and then you see what they did. I was like,
It worked out.
and I feel like that's what Trav is doing. I mean, but Trav he's been that artist though. He's always been a stadium.
Yeah, he's definitely a
but I feel like he
stadium
went
festival nigga.
but I feel like it was more conscious effort to be international with this because of the features.
Well, I feel like too, like they don't put Travis. Why Travis is not in the conversation. He is not in the Kendrick Cole.
Nope.
And he should be like, because he's on that tier. Like
but I feel like for some reason they like niggas don't look at him like that.
I don't know why though. That's a problem for me.
Because he might be number 2 behind Drake.
Because he's not a
he's
rapper.
not a traditional rapper.
But he is a rapper though. Like you can't put him in the same box with Uzi.
At all.
You can't put like Travis be rapping.
And I don't think
He don't make
got that
experimental
good, though,
music.
like that.
He's not gonna make a.
Because that's what I hated about that modern, that record on there. Where he was rapping, he didn't have the auto tune shit. I'm like, nah, this.
Am I tripping? There was no Don Toliver on this album, was
There was no Don
and
Toliver.
That's what I was going to ask you.
I'm like, where's the Don at?
But I kind of heard the influence on some of the
But
records.
if you listen to Astro World, it's damn near Don Toliver's album.
Facts.
Well, I think Don Toliver has become a star in his own right, so it's probably almost like
it's his star.
but I need my sauce.
Don Toliver still got the best album of the year to me. I'm still rolling with it.
I ain't rolling with that.
You ain't rolling?
Nah, you know what?
Kill him up.
Huh?
Kill him up.
Yeah, he's been on the campaign for.
It ain't-
Niggas told me last night Babyface Ray had the best album.
No.
of the year.
Niggas have told us that.
Niggas-
I wanted to
They was high.
I wanted to
It was high. It was high.
That shit just came out last week
I'm like, you
too.
lucky you would have let
It
me.
was
I
high.
wanna embarrass you.
The Don Toliver guy, Don Toliver, that's my favorite album this year.
I've been
I think
trying to
it's a-
Well, the what?
Don
I'm
Toliver.
about to say you got some. I'm about to say you got Babyface Ray. Like,
I
check your wallet.
haven't
Check your Apple Pay.
Even
They
though
might have cashed it. They might have cashed out themselves 5 times.
Babyface Ray did go crazy in the Sauce Walker.
He did.
He went
I like.
crazy.
Y'all know I like Babyface Ray, but
Okay.
no.
It's impossible for a Babyface Ray to have the album of the year though. Like it just
It is.
it's impossible.
It is.
But let's get to the
Gunna,
right. That album. was
Killer
phenomenal.
Mike.
Yeah. Gunna, but Gunna's album ain't better than Don Toliver's.
They're two
I
different
disagree.
albums, but I do think Gunna's album is better than Don Toliver's.
I disagree.
It's two different albums to me though. Two completely different.
me know when
albums.
James Blake is on Don Toliver's album too.
Let me know when y'all want the fade.
That's where I remember from. He get busy on
Let
that.
me know. Who first?
He crazy on that
Pick
record
one.
on Don
He
Toliver.
is.
That's I love that.
Yes.
record.
James Blake,
Yes.
go crazy.
He on the joint West
Don't I
Side
make
Gun.
you feel
on,
special?
Travis
James Blake
Scott.
is I mean,
But back to the Travis Scott. Let's get to the controversy.
Metro!
Let's get to the Meltdown record. Drake,
I'm good.
Why you this P, man?
the shot at P, and I mean, Pusha caught another bullet there
Yes,
too.
he
Like,
did.
like
He
I
did,
ain't,
but
I ain't done
the
with you
verse was
yet.
weak to me.
Is this the first response that he's given to Pusha on record? Like as far as like a actual audio response.
No, he just said shit to P.
What did you say to him?
The doopy,
That came after.
Nah,
I thought that was first.
that was first. That was his charged up.
Yeah.
The W freestyle was his charged up.
Like, has he responded to the son of Adonis?
Yes.
On what?
That's
Yeah.
what I'm trying to.
Let me get my
Yeah,
phone.
let's- yeah.
Let me get my phone.
On what?
Yeah,
I might
I don't
do
know. This and P was whack to me.
It's something there behind the scenes, though. It got to be like, because that was a
The verse
crazy shot.
The verse is whack.
The verse is whack to me.
I don't know if the
Like,
verse is
I thought
whack.
it was so much gas on that verse.
It was kind of lazy, you know.
He
the way
was-
he
he
did
lazy as
shit
fuck.
on
It
every
was-
bar.
He was whispering. He got his whisper. Like Drake. Nobody
And I
believes
don't
you're
like
tough.
how he's trying to do this division of niggas that all fuck with Virgil. Like the way that he keep using Virgil,
He does keep using Virgil.
I don't like that. I don't like that. He did it with Kanye, and now he's doing it over here with Pharrell and them and shit like that. Man, let that man rest in peace, man.
Get off Virgil's dick, nigga.
Somebody gonna say that in the bar. Probably push it, but. So Trav, what's your
Yeah, I
take?
wonder what Pharrell. I wonder how Pharrell feeling right now.
Yeah, that's only like the verse is cool with me. Like I just don't like him dissing P. Like
And Pharrell was on that album, right? He's on Travis Scott's album.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yes.
I'm like, nigga, why would you diss P, nigga? Like, what did Pharrell do to you? He don't mess with nobody.
Drake been in his villain bag lately.
He's embracing.
He
He's
going-
leaning
he
into
going on
the
his,
spicy role.
He going on his LeBron.
But
LeBron.
I think all of this for Drake is always a rollout because y'all saw that he announced the album is coming next week.
Is it?
Or 2 weeks? He said. So everything is strategic with him. You know what I mean? And I don't know. I'm with y'all. You know, like the Pharrell shot. It seems unwarranted, but I'm willing to bet behind the scenes something has happened between them two. You know, it had to
I
like
can imagine that.
because like for him just to throw a shot at Pharrell like that, like it gotta be something there. So Blaze, you thought it was kind of weak. Des, what was your thoughts on that?
I mean, it was
Nothing special.
nah, it wasn't nothing to run home
The
about.
Blum Talk freestyle was much better than that record.
You talking about the one that he just put out the freestyle? Yeah.
Yeah, I still like the freestyle with the Central C nigga.
Oh, that's the one he just put out, right?
So the
Oh, he
Blood
going
Talk
blood. Okay, I'm like, y'all two different. Like,
Oh yeah, he was spitting on that shit.
I don't know. It's Drake, man.
It's Drake, bro. What can you
always
say?
moving
Niggas is on tour right now. Niggas is happy. Niggas is spending their life savings to go see this nigga.
Yeah.
Duppy was fire too, by the way.
It was. That's when he started with the heavy breath.
When he sigh, yeah, don't sigh and then diss me, nigga. Fuck out of here.
It's crazy.
Fight me. Don't diss.
Oh, real quick and then for real.
Talking about the Cardi Offset record.
Yeah, the Jealousy record that was also on the music bag. I didn't hear it fully. I saw the clips on Instagram and I heard her verse. I saw the promo for it. You know the shit.
That shit was funny.
I think it was like Ike and Tina on one, and then it was some other shit.
It was James Brown.
That's what it was. James Brown.
Yeah.
They reenacted the.
I mean, I played it. I played it twice last night.
Ring off.
It didn't ring off at all.
New record.
Yeah, new record. But I noticed, like, I know now, like, I'm gonna just start at Cardi's verse because Offset got like a 24, and I don't think it's like it's dope enough because it's like one long verse, jealous ass bitch, like a chant, and then Cardi's verse. So I'm gonna just start when I play it. I'm gonna just start at Cardi's verse because. I mean, shit.
And this is Cardi's record, right? Or is this a
I think that's a joint album, man. That's what I'm thinking because it's just say Offset Cardi B. It don't say Offset featuring Cardi B. So low key, I don't know. It could be.
Was she in Vegas when she taught somebody? It looked like she was at the Mandalay Bay.
I don't know where she's
I
at.
can't believe
Somebody
Cardi
threw water on her though.
She's a huge artist to be up there on that Mandalay Bay stage.
Somebody
that's
threw-
that daylight party that they have outside.
Somebody threw water at her, so
Yeah,
I feel her.
It was a chick that threw water at her too. Like I don't understand people that come to concerts and
do dumb shit.
do silly shit like that. Like why did you pay to come see this artist that you don't like to disrespect them?
Facts.
Real quick, Jaylen Brown. We didn't discuss this, but last week, what you looking for?
Isn't the song I put on the playlist this week a shot at Push?
What song? Which one do you?
I mean, it's Kanye and Push that he's going crazy on.
What's
Too rich for those, y'all just got rich again.
The 8 out of 10.
Yeah, 8 out of 10.
I
I thought that was a Kanye diss more than Pusha T.
I thought that whole album he was getting at Kanye.
He was going crazy at Kanye.
Yeah, that's the Scorpion album, right? The double disc.
Sick of these niggas. Sick of these niggas.
White van walks across the street, real subtle, guys.
Jaylen Brown, 5 years, $304 million.
Biggest
To
contract in
be
NBA history.
the largest contract in NBA history to be the number 2 guy. What a fucking time.
What time?
Hey, the way you just kind of like presented that.
Bernice Burgos is not going anywhere.
No, not at all.
And she would be a fool if she did. But ain't that, like,
He
like
16 Bernice Burgos.
listen to this, man.
Doing it right.
A nigga is getting $60 million a year, 61 and some change a year, to be the number 2, like with no expectations of being the best player on the team. The richest contract in the NBA history. What the fuck is going on?
Timing
man?
is everything, brother.
Absolutely. Because it ain't like he ain't a dog.
Oh,
It's
he's
like
he's a number 1 anywhere he goes.
I
Except
know.
Boston.
So that's the only thing I don't like about that narrative because niggas is acting like he just weak. And
No,
he got that, but like, nah.
But
the
the
nigga's
narrative
still a
still,
dog.
I think the narrative still holds weight that we just gave a nigga $300 million, and the expectations is for Jason Tatum to be the man and for him to be Robin.
He got a good agent. I don't know.
Incredible.
They said, what's the shy kid name from Oklahoma City?
Shea Allen's Gilchrist.
Yeah, they say he's gonna be the first nigga to
Shea
get a
Alexander.
$400 million contract in a couple years.
No way. No way.
That's what niggas are saying.
I'm not giving Shea. Even though he did, I think he finished top 3 or top 4 in the MVP voting. But I can't.
Nigga, I ain't seen OKC play enough to even think that. But that's what they saying.
You got to be a lock on the top 4 seeds. Like you flirt with the play-in game. Like, no, I can't give you $400 million. I don't know. The money is there.
Money's there, bro. Timing,
It's
bro.
there. It's there. But it just blew my mind. And like I said, salute to Jaylen Brown. Like, cause I love Jaylen Brown.
Now you gotta live up to it, right?
Crazy. Well, do we?
No.
He's the number 2 option.
It's not, I have to live up to it.
Yeah, what is it that he got to live up to?
The money's there.
It's there. Yeah, it's
The money-
fully guaranteed.
The money's been escrowed.
Yeah, fully guaranteed. And Jason Tatum is still on the team. Like, nah,
So you know, like Trav, like behind the scenes, you notice how when they offer a contract like that, they got to take that money out of their bank account and put it in a separate account to be escrow.
Right, because
that money's gone.
Fully guaranteed.
Yeah, money's gone.
Salute, man. What a fucking time. What a fucking time.
Timing is everything on this.
Today.
Timing, man. What a time
God
to be alive.
damn, bro.
August 20th, man. We outside. Get them tickets. Listen, people.
Listen, man. Start showing out for us, man.
I don't know what the hold up is. You know what I mean? Like, this is me telling y'all, like, go get the tickets, man. Like, I understand, you know what I mean, money can be scarce for people, and I'm not trying to put no pressure on nobody. If you ain't got it, you ain't got it. Salute.
You ain't got $25, nigga.
But go ahead and get your tickets, man. I don't know what y'all waiting on. I think a lot of people is waiting on, we got y'all good. Like, and that's not the case.
Don't do that.
It's not the case.
Listen, check this out.
You're going to lose a friend that day.
If my mama wants to come to the show,
You're going to lose a friend that day.
she's got to pay to get to the show.
Yeah, but also too, you know how the city operate. We a walk up city. Everybody gonna wait till last minute. But I don't like that. I don't like because it adds extra pressure on us.
Right.
Yeah.
And like, I'm gonna be honest. This is a big deal, man. This is a big deal.
It is a big deal, bro.
Big deal. And I would
hate
for us to not be able to pull the show off, like because we count on y'all to show out and to show up in numbers. Like
this is the humility part of it, right?
Pre-sale, people.
Like, yeah, bro. Like, support us, help us, nigga. Like, yeah, dog. We want y'all niggas to come out. We want to put on a dope show. Like,
salute to everybody that has purchased tickets so far.
Thank you.
You know, there's been quite a few table sales, and I really don't know what else to say. You know what I mean? Like, I want y'all to really get on y'all shit and show this love and support that we know that y'all have for us, or at least we assume that y'all got.
I'm gonna do a promo commercial or something.
Man. Like I just don't get it. Like don't.
Somebody told me last night that we should do a promo commercial.
Probably so. You know, I'm not opposed to that.
I mean, we definitely going to turn it up.
Yeah, like because the announcements.
I'm a little nervous. I'm gonna be honest.
I told Blaze that last night, and I was telling Trav. You know what I mean? Like
I'm a little nervous, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I'm to the nervous part as well. You know what I mean? Like and again,
Blaze, get this on camera, nigga. Let this be a part of the promo, nigga.
The pressure is on the people now, like, because, like, we've provided the event, we provided the venue. Now y'all got to go get the tickets. Like, we can't buy the tickets ourselves. I mean, we could, but, like, that's hustling backwards.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Listen, people, please just cop the tickets.
August 20th, man.
August 20th. Don't wait till the day of, man.
Yeah.
Show out for us, man. We always show out for y'all. What does he say? For the past 5 years, nigga, we don't put on mad free events. Niggas have made $20 off events, nigga, just to show out for the people. Like, we just asking the people this time around, man, show out for us.
We've been, listen, bro.
Please.
And that's why, like, I'm not gonna lie, man. That's why I kind of been boycotting a lot of niggas' events and shit like that. Because niggas, I'm gonna keep it a buck. Niggas don't be fucking with us. So it's just like, I be showing up niggas shit. I done did a lot of shit for a lot of people over the years.
You did a lot and never hated.
And it's just like, and then when it's, you know, when it's time for niggas to return the favor, I don't be feeling the love.
I'm gonna take.
I don't be feeling the love. So it's just like,
I'm gonna take a different approach.
What's up?
I'm in sales, right? Here's the thing. With us being a walk-up city, right? If the mad rush starts when it's sold out, it's sold out. There's nothing we can do. We can't go back and do what we've done in the past and add sections and do all this other stuff. When these tickets is gone, don't wait, because some people, what they're going to do, they're going to wait until the week before prior or the 2 weeks before and try to cop up, and hopefully you won't get beat to the punch, because there's nothing we can do.
Yeah, and because I've had quite a few people that keep asking me about tables, inquiring about them. I'm like, all you got to do is hit the link. Like, there's not much more that I can tell you about it. Like, and when those ones that's available sell out, you out of luck. Like, I can't go and add nothing else there.
There's nothing we can do.
You know what I mean? Like, so
Yeah.
I don't.
This ain't EXO. This ain't, you know, this ain't the toy barn. Like, no. We can't just run and grab another table.
So do me a favor. Go ahead and cop up. I mean, we charge a lot more for sections and tables. This is the cheapest ticket that we've had.
Yeah.
That's just the truth of the matter.
I just want people to show up for us,
That's
man.
all I want. You know what I mean?
I ain't gonna hold, like, I ain't too proud to ask that. Like, nah,
I
just
want the
people,
burden of, like, where we placing everybody at. You know what I mean?
because we got to start putting together the show. Like, like, we got a lot of pressure on that end to put together a great show for y'all.
Yeah, so August 20th, people, You know, but like I said, the groundwork starts before that. August 20th is the finish line. You know what I mean? We trying to run the race right now, and we need y'all to get involved. So get out there and get them tickets, man. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's imperative that we make an impression, you know, not only on the Funny Bone, but, you know, the city itself. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think people realize that, you know, once one group or one person does something, it opens the doors for other people to come behind and do the same thing, if not better. You know what I mean? So that's all we're trying to do. You know, is trailblaze a path for somebody to come behind us and do bigger and better. But we can't do that without y'all, you know, doing what y'all supposed to do. And unfortunately, this is on y'all. Like, I know this sounds crazy, but y'all, we can't. I'm not buying the tickets to give out to y'all niggas. Like, that's out the question.
That's hustling backwards.
I'm not doing that.
Because y'all niggas ain't giving me free service.
Because what's gonna happen is it's like, let's just keep it a buck. Like, the moment this shit stop, and everybody gonna be like, "Oh man, why y'all stop? We fuck with y'all." This and the third. It's just like I can't tell. You know what I'm saying?
You ain't got a lot of kicking.
Shit is not reflected in the sales. So get them tickets, people. I know this sounds crazy.
I know. Yeah, I don't want niggas to feel like we trying to guilt trip them or whatever it is.
Yeah, it ain't about a guilt trip. It's just about, you know, putting the onus on
we just having some
the
real talk
consumer.
with the people.
You know what I mean? Like, y'all. When the Astro Utopia forces drop, niggas is buying them out.
But also too, niggas have been begging for us to do an event, right? When y'all's next live show, like that's really the biggest thing. Y'all, like, our last live show was last year,
right?
Yeah.
So like niggas,
we could have kept chilling and doing these weekly drops,
right? You feel me? So then once we do it, it's like now it's like pulling teeth to get your niggas to come out.
Niggas dragging their feet. So again, like I hate for y'all to take it the wrong way, because I don't think none of y'all will, you know, especially not the ones that fuck with us and know, you know, somebody that don't know us may take this the wrong way. But if I could clear it up for us, I'll try and let people know that's not what this is. You know what I mean? I'm just trying to put the pressure on the people to go get the tickets and make their presence felt. You know, that's all we want to do.
Because we just want to give a dope show.
Right, because the show is really dictated off of how many people gonna be in there?
And because there's a lot of things behind the scenes that this can affect either in a positive way or a negative way. Like, I'm just gonna keep it a buck. So
absolutely.
So but we can't do it without y'all support. That's
tickets is available now, man. You hit the link in any one of our bios. Go to the WWTB page. It's there. If you can't get it there, you can go to the Funny Bone box office. You can go to the Funny Bone website, which I believe is columbus.funnybone.com. You know, I might be something like that. You can Google that motherfucker.
Yeah, that's what I got to do.
And you can get the link. But get them tickets, people. With that said, playlist. Anybody got what we doing this week?
Yes.
For the 3P?
I don't give a fuck.
You got
feeling a little R&B-ish.
Feeling R&B-ish? Like, I wouldn't mind getting back to some R&B. I feel like we done exhausted everything with R&B, but like, what's...
Did we did a women's bag R&B?
I was gonna say we can do the Queen's bag. We can do a Beyonce playlist. I think that would be a crazy engagement. Y'all like that? Y'all like that?
Okay.
There it is.
Beyonce. Now, I do want to throw a disclaimer out there.
No Jay-Z, Beyonce records?
Just do whatever. Like, let's get clear on that, too. Like, I don't want none of that. Oh, I didn't know what we was doing.
Oh, yeah, because Arnez will definitely get in there capping.
Nigga threw it. He threw it out there in the comments.
That nigga was quick with it, too.
Lies. I was like, stop the cap.
I'm standing on that.
The first comment was like, no. That was my impression.
But what I was going to say is, y'all might, on this playlist, I might fuck around and turn into 106 and Blaze. Like, cause I'm not all the way tapped into the...
You just try to keep your own going. I know what you're trying to do.
You know, all the way tapped into what?
To the Beyonce deep cuts, you know, if she has it. You know what I'm saying?
Why do y'all...
Yes.
Y'all think that doing deep cuts makes y'all music guys?
No, we just try to get the people some music, like, because the name of the playlist is You Wasn't Outside. Like, so the original theme of all this was to...
Yeah, you fucked it up.
To put people on
Hold on. If it's about you what music that was being played while you were outside.
That's just the name of it. What we're saying is
you said the whole premise of the playlist.
It's about playing... To me, the original list was about putting people onto music.
You put Blackberry Molasses on one of our original lists. Trav, you could never talk about this.
Nobody was... Like, that shit is an underground classic, nigga.
It was on BET for 7 years straight.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, that's a little
Black Mary Molasses video wasn't on BET for years.
I really can't recall. I know it was a big record.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was that big.
It was fire, too.
Back in '98, how was it a big record if it wasn't on TV every day?
Yeah, you got a point there. I don't remember it being like
Cherish, you better get the fuck out of here talking about I on the list. You put Cherish on the Atlanta playlist.
Yeah, because the hook had a whole bunch of
Do
Atlanta
it,
shit.
do it.
Hey.
That shit worked.
All right, so we doing Beyonce.
Beyonce.
No restrictions?
I don't think so.
All right.
No years or Destiny's Child or just Beyonce? Like,
Hey, all encompassing.
Ooh, we doing DC. I know exactly where I'm going. Let me pick my records.
I got a record right now that I want to throw out there.
I'm throwing my record right now.
Is she the reason? That's I want that.
No.
Technically, if you said that you don't like using songs that have been on the playlist before,
That's been on the playlist?
Trap put that on the playlist early in the game.
Did you?
Absolutely, nigga. Produced by who?
By Knife Wonder, we know because you said it on this podcast 15 times.
Yes.
And you said that when you put it on the playlist initially because that was another jig.
I do got a couple of Beyonce gems that I really love. That's
But
near
that
and
was a
dear
jig
to
you tried to pull, even put it shit
on the rap,
list.
right? Because we was doing the producers or some shit, and he like Knife. It was a hip hop producer that produced it. He tried to say
That's what Trav was in his heavy R&B bag. Which
he crazy with the jigs too. He got them shits down pat. So Beyonce it is. I do got a couple records that I know that I want to use that I love. Like that's like I said. I'm not thinking I'm going to win this playlist at all. I'll just throw it out there right now.
Me either.
I'm not. I don't have any expectations of that.
I think I'm gonna win.
You should, because you claim you're in the hive.
I'm in the hive.
With you being in the hive, I got a feeling you will have a poor performance, and it's going to be really sad.
If he loses, like I think your membership should be
I think
in
I'm
question.
gonna win.
All right, so Beyonce,
Sometimes you can be
you
too
good with
close
that?
to an
Beyonce,
Let's go.
everybody good.
Sometimes you can be too close to an artist.
Yeah,
And then you pick the song that you actually
I got a feeling he's gonna do that.
Yeah, I do too.
I got my 2 records just popped in my head, so okay, yeah, it's coming to. I'll be all right.
What's the second place all the time?
I'll be all right. Beyonce has her discography is
It's crazy.
super long. Pause. Like, are y'all sure we want to use Destiny Child records too?
Nope. Strictly Beyonce.
Strictly Beyonce. Solo
Strictly
joints?
Beyonce.
Yeah, because that's too many records, I think.
Yeah,
And
strictly
we'll
Beyonce.
get killed in the comments. I can't believe I didn't use this.
Strictly Beyonce records.
So strictly from Beyonce solo joints.
Solo joints.
Or the Carters. Or you want to do features too?
I should kill y'all. Did the Eminem Beyonce feature.
Let it breathe. See, I wouldn't throw records like that, but I know niggas ain't gonna fuck with that.
I thought you said the last couple weeks you just said fuck the people and you just going with what you love.
Nah, he want to keep them dubs. Going.
Yeah.
He ain't
No
low.
pressure, we start winning.
Does he want to keep them dubs going?
Repeat is on the line. I'm history. History.
It's not history.
Who's won 3 in a row?
Niggas gonna kick me off the show if I do the Eminem Beyonce joint?
Yes.
Yeah, immediately.
I want to
Go ahead and remove you right
Hey, I
now.
won't put it on the list. I'm telling you right now. I'll be like,
I
Trav
won't-
only got 3 songs.
There won't be any show art for that.
I like
I won't include that.
I like that song.
No,
Yeah.
Go ahead and throw it out there so you can lose. That'll help you
that's
lose.
True. That's true. Let's not help you. Let me not co-produce your
You're not touching my list. Pause.
I mean, it started with you. I co-wrote your first list.
No.
If I give you a record and you use it, I co-wrote your list.
That's wild.
That's wild coming from you. All right, let's wrap this shit up.
You definitely sycamore your playlist. Like, nah,
Dad, you hear this nigga talking about that's wild?
he ain't picked none of my records though.
Yeah, I mean, you're the one to actually pick the record for you.
Wow.
Let's wrap it up, ladies and gentlemen.
August 20th, man. Get them tickets. Listen, like,
We out of here.
get them tickets. We out.
Get the
Peace.
fucking tickets, nigga.
What are we talking about?